final game here at the U23 2025 European Championships. It's a beautiful 27 degrees here at Nadezhdy Park in Czechia, Canada. Czechia. My name is Ryan Johnson. I'm with my co-host Russell Strelchuk. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Oh, I'm just peachy.
Yeah,
I just had to figure out what country I was in again.
Yeah, absolutely. That happens sometimes.
Perfect. And so just to start things off, we have the umpires because they're at the home plate meeting. We have George Veit from Austria manning the dish. First base umpire is Brandon Purcell from Germany. Tomislav Ozimec from Croatia and Richard Vessel from the Netherlands. And the lineup for Czech Republic, the starting lineup, is Klotzel leading off, Shindelka hitting 2 spot, Pospišil hitting 3, Prokop cleaning up, Dropala in the 5 slot, Bubenik batting 6, Pokorny in the 7 hole, and Hrlička 8, Vlach rounding out that lineup. And as soon as Great Britain will take the field, we'll go through their defensive alignment. Well, we have ourselves a very exciting game here between the home team, Great Britain, and the visiting team, Czechia. Obviously, with that being said, the Brits will take the field first. Speaking right on cue, we have Cameron Moore on the mound with Tucker Stockman behind the dish. Josh Allen at third base. We got Paul Lambden at shortstop, William Kramer at second base, and Jackson Wallace at first base. In left field, we have Jaquan Smith. In center field, Jackson Kramer. And in right field, we have Kensington Cole Leclerc. Probably Cole Leclerc. I have to assume the Kensington's the middleman, but I don't know.
Yeah, you're correct. It is Cole Leclerc.
Okay, yep. Perfect. Well, for those who are just joining in now, we'll give you guys a very quick recap of what happened earlier today in the bronze medal game. We saw the Netherlands take on Italy, where the Netherlands ended up winning 9-4 in a close, heated battle for that medal. Obviously, Netherlands went home with that one, but what a game. Were you watching much of that?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Good hitting. Good baseball.
Good. I think good baseball. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Pretty clean overall. Good defense, good pitching. Found some really good hitting as well. Saw a couple of massive home runs, too, which were super cool. Ultimately, it was a 3-3 ball game until the 6th inning, where not Germany, but the Netherlands put up a 6 spot, a big crooked number where they put 6 guys on straight and they all scored 6 consecutively.
Yeah.
So that ended up being the final there. It's 9-4. Fantastic game though. We had a lot of fun broadcasting that one, and again, just a fantastic day for baseball as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We have not really gotten much for poor weather in this, other than that first day we had a rain out, but since then it has been absolutely perfect weather conditions.
August vibes.
Here in Treviso, August vibes for sure.
Yeah, we were a little worried there at first. I think it was 2 consecutive weeks before this of
not a single good day.
I think June vibes, May vibes,
December vibes.
No, let's not get out of control.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We got anything on Cameron here?
Cameron Moore. This is going to be his first outing of the tournament. By the looks of it, yeah, it is.
Wow,
his first outing of the tournament. Cameron Moore is a ghost. Other than that, couldn't find anything really on him. I'm sure that was a tough one to find, being the name Cameron Moore. There's probably about 70 of them that I found.
Yeah, that's very fair. I wonder which one would be harder, Ryan Johnson or Cameron Moore.
I would be a flip of the coin for that one. I think.
That's a battle of giants right there.
Yeah, is it ever?
Dan Smith as well. He's in that conversation.
Dan Smith.
Yeah, BYU. There's the throwdown from Stockman. As we're getting off here, we have Simon Klotzel, the left fielder for today's game, leading off for Team Czechia.
Klotzel with 2 hits so far in this tournament.
Getting it done with the legs, though, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting together some just fantastic at-bats all around. Legs are not lacking on him.
And Klotzel, left-handed batter, all red Evo Shield gear, red sleeve as well. And that is ball 1 of the day right there at the bottom of the zone. Great pitch there for Moore. Already a sold-out crowd here today. I was trying to get tickets for some of my friends, and I had to call around, but there was absolutely 0 chance there were any left over floating. We got a Tribune off to the right side as that breaking ball misses up and away. They got a massive tribune, like a grandstands that they bought and installed for this tournament, and they've been sold out for every game that we've seen except for probably the first game, which was the rain out.
Yeah, and I would argue even before it rained out, it was pretty close to packed up there.
Yeah, very fair. Yeah, as that is the first strike there from Moore, as that one's fouled off to the right. Great Britain has also had themselves quite the tournament after the semifinal win that they had against the Netherlands. I think that one was that 7-4 as well? Semifinal game, Netherlands, Great Britain?
I believe it was, yeah.
7-4.
Yeah, 7-4. Yeah. It was, indeed.
2-1 pitch, that's fouled off to the left. Russell's looking for Cameron Moore on the internet. Not having much luck. Just like having some information on guys, adds for more color and gives us better context about where these guys are from and what they're up to these days, just to give them a quick shout out. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Cam Moore. I've come across 4 now, and none of them being the right one. That ball, changeup, missed outside there. Full count. You're looking for from a, you're on a point streak, you can't access point streak. Working a full count here, as Klotzel has done many a time now in the leadoff spot. Moore gets his side, comes set, and the pitch. Another foul ball for Klotzel, so you can already jot that down as a quality at bat. 6+ pitches typically dictates whether or not it's quality.
Yeah, what do you think about this atmosphere here today for this final game?
I mean, it's as expected at this point.
Yeah, there's something humming around the place all day. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, everyone's smiling, everyone's in a good mood. You could already hear the crowd into it. 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. That is a leadoff walk for Simon Klotzel. Great job, kids.
Yeah, fantastic back. Klotzel putting together another one. That's his 3rd walk of the tournament now. And as we've seen so far, he is a danger on the base paths. Definitely not somebody that you want reaching first.
No, definitely not. That's why he's in the leadoff spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. A little something about us, too, if you're watching and listening to us for the first time. Both Russell and I play in Czech Republic. In the league, the extra league. I myself am a citizen of Czechia, and I also play in the national team, and I get to know all these guys and get to see them grow up too. So we know quite a bit about these guys. Bunch of good kids. I guess kids is a crazy thing. They're under 23. I'm aging myself. Next up to the bat, here's Michael Shindelka.
I still call them kids too, though. You know, I think I call you kid as well, and
makes me feel young.
Yeah.
Shindelka wearing number 11, preferred number, as he has a necklace of number 11 as well.
Shindelka very hot this tournament. He opened up scoring 2 nights ago against Great Britain, that was, with a home run, and then opened it up again in the semifinals with a bases clearing double.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yep. Count is now 1-1. Moore got a breaking pitch in there for strike. Here the Czech Ultras, as they're called out here. Super fans with the drums banging away and such. So that is outside for ball 2. So far it looks like balls are balls and strikes are strikes out of the home plate umpire. We love to see that early. It's George Veit from Austria.
Yeah, a couple games that we've had with a 5-foot wide strike zone in this tournament, so nice to see something a little more reasonable here.
They're all just getting ready for this one here, this big one. As that's a slider up and away for ball 3. And Moore is quickly throwing more balls than strikes in this opener so far, coming up on the 12th pitch. Shindelka's worked himself to a 3-1 count. See the catcher Stockman giving some words of affirmation to his pitcher. Come on, brother.
And it's always appreciated by pitchers.
Yeah, absolutely. 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed. That's a great slider right there from Moore.
And that's why I have trust issues.
3-1 sliders in the first inning.
3-1 off speed. Yeah. That is why I have trust issues.
Yeah, you could tell. Shindy was looking for something on the outer third for sure there.
Yeah.
That pitch was awesome.
And it looked like it. It looked like it was going to be that, and then
it wasn't.
Said, just kidding. We're actually way off the plate here.
Yep. Another full count here. for Shindelka. Klotzel at first. And that is another ball four. That is back-to-back walks for the Czech national team, as they now have themselves first and second, none out, and none other than Jan Pospišil will be coming to the plate here.
A big game like this, it's so hard not to get out there and get jumpy. You know, start swinging at pitches you don't normally swing at just because of a little bit of added pressure that comes with a game like this, you know.
And a bunt attempt there. Pospets puts that down the third baseline. It's a beauty and it stays fair. Oh my goodness.
Wow. It does not get more perfect than that, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely perfectly laid down bunt right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. I think they just found it on the infield.
Isn't that right?
Gonna have to shout out the grounds crew for that one on making sure this field is nice and level. There you go, boys.
Yeah, getting a thumbs back from them over here.
As we have a mound visit here, the pitching coach coming out, just giving a, not even sure at this point. Didn't really see too much of the interaction, but probably just give the pitcher a little break, a little breather.
Yeah, kind of change up the rhythm here. Yeah. Try and get something else going a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Well, that was also kind of crazy considering that that was first pitch after a walk too.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
If you could go out and just drop a ball, place it down, not even drop it, that's probably exactly where you would drop a perfect bunt.
Yeah, I think in the Japanese All-Star games, when they do the bunt competitions, yeah. I think that one's a 5-pointer.
Yeah, I don't know how the point system works, but I'm
gonna give it a 5 out of 5.
I'd give it 5 out of 5, exactly.
Yeah, next up to the plate here is Milan Prokop, the second baseman, as he grounds this to third base. Third baseman can't handle it. This will be at least one run and will not get the double play. It popped in and out of the glove of Quinn Allen, and what was going to be, that was for sure going to be double play. Unfortunate bounce there for Team Great Britain. But ultimately, Prokop does a job there, gets the ball on the ground, and gets an RBI out of that. So right out of the gates here, we have 1-0 lead, Czechia over Great Britain.
Yeah, so unfortunate for the third baseman here for Great Britain. Pitcher doing everything he can to get that out. You know, not an easy play. He hopped up quite a bit to get that ball, just couldn't stick in his glove, unfortunately. If he comes down with that, though, I think they have a for sure double play.
Yeah, I would have to agree. You could even argue
even triple.
You could even argue a triple play.
Yeah, it's almost tailor-made for a triple play there.
Yeah. Bouncing up, hard hit right to the bag where he catches it, lands. What do you think? Home first? Where else can you go?
You go
second one.
I think you'd go second one.
You have to.
Yeah, you go all the way around the horn there.
Yeah, for sure. Next up to play here is Simon Dropola, the DH for today's game, as that one's dropped in there for strike one at the knees.
Hey, I think you agree with that, a little shake of the head, but
Dropola batting .308 with an OBP of .308. Tournament stats for him so far, the 5-hole. Dropola with a very quick twitch, quick swing.
Just a quick twitch guy.
Yeah. That's a slider. That's hit up the middle. This could be two. Diving stop from the shortstop as the ball gets thrown in. He gets called out at second base. Runners going home, taking advantage of the miscommunication up the middle. Great base running from Jan Pospišil, but a fantastic diving play from Jake Lambden up the middle to even keep that from being a base knock.
Yeah, that is massive right there by the shortstop. Unbelievable play. Even when he got to it, I didn't think after that he had much of a chance, but look at that flip, the backhand flip from his side. Let's see if it did get him in time close play, bang, bang. Really hard to make that call as an umpire. Ooh.
Yeah, I think maybe a little safe there, huh?
Yeah, I think he might have been, but
unfortunately,
tough call by the umpire there.
Unfortunately, he does not have a slow-mo cam like we do, so
exactly.
hindsight 2020. Bring her up to the plate, Matos Bubenik, the catcher for today's game. Score of the game is now 2-0 Czechia over Great Britain. Buben been catching for the past few games consecutively as a commit to University of North Carolina Wilmington, as time is called at home plate, granted. Moore looked like he was just about to start that windup too.
Would you argue that Buben has the juice?
You could say he has the juice indeed, as that's a big swing and a miss right there to even the count up at 1 apiece. Finds himself over swinging a little bit early in the counts right now. The runner at first base, Dropala, is still a stolen base threat, but again, Cam Moore is doing a great job of holding runners on with mixing up timing and a slide step that's pretty quick to plate as well.
Yeah, absolutely. He's looked pretty solid since that little shaky start he had. Fortunate for him, none of his misses really were too far out of the zone. They were all just kind of, they're flirting with the
That
zone.
ball's hammered right there. Looks like it might be foul. Buben's not moving anymore, and it will.
As you can see in that left field corner, we now have a little standing area. Ran out of space for fans here, so just kind of started throwing them wherever we could. I'm surprised we don't have some people on the roof up there.
You know, I think if they could legally do it, I think they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get them a little ladder.
Get a ladder.
An outhouse up there. Little porta potty. 2-2 is the count. It's Matos Bubenik. Cam Moore sets and delivers. And that is a slider, gets away from him, rides up and in. Buben's more than okay with wearing a slider off the shoulder, though, as he fired up the team right there, saying that LFG.
Yeah, when you got 2 strikes in a big situation like this, 2 strikes, 2 out, you wear one, it doesn't feel too bad. No. The success or the help that comes for your team kind of outweighs the pain of wearing a baseball.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
That'll bring up the 7th hitter of this inning, Michael Pokorny. Michael Pokorny.
Corny.
Center fielder.
Caporni.
Copernicus. As he takes strike 1 there from Moore.
A 1,000 average and on base percentage.
Had himself a really good game against Israel.
Did. He went
3 for 3?
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
2 for 2 with 1 walk in his first outing in this tournament.
Mm-hmm. Second pitch in there just misses inside for ball 1. Pokorny, for those who understand or know anything about the Czech Extra League, he is a product of Hroši Brno, the Hippos. Quite the young player at that, too. Slider, battled off. I believe that was a slider. It's tough to tell right now. As you can obviously see, there are shadows right now coming in from left field is where the sun sets. And it is just devastating for the first 3 innings of the game, is fair to say.
Yeah, it's killer. It is killer.
1-2 pitch here. Moore looking to get out of the jam here. And that ball is hammered to left field. No, pardon me, off the end of the bat as it drops in for a single. Dropala is going home using that speed of his. And ultimately, that is the 3rd plated run of this inning for Czechia, wasting no time getting after Cameron Moore.
This Czech team just on fire. And let me tell you, the crowd absolutely loves it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It's an emotional moment there for Pokorny. Again, this might be one of his first tournaments for the under-23s. I think you might have the ages there for Pokorny. Can you, by chance, find those?
I can.
Thank you. I do know he's a bit younger. So a very young talent that I know I'm excited to see continue growth throughout the years here. So very starting promise.
Absolutely.
Very promising start for him.
Looks like he is 20.
Okay, 20 years old.
20 years old.
Right.
Yeah, so younger guy.
Yep. There's another mound meeting right there from Oh, pardon me. We actually had a pitching change right there. We got a new pitcher on the mound. So if you wouldn't mind just giving us a little bit of a break while we get some more information for you, and we can meet back after these messages.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Welcome back after that pitching change happened. On the mound for Team Great Britain is Edward Taylor, number 8, right-handed pitcher. I believe he has thrown before. Actually, we watched him pitch, if I'm not mistaken.
Taylor has 2 innings pitched. In those 2 innings, he's faced 7 batters. He's only allowed 1 hit so far, 0 walks, and 1 strikeout. No earned runs. So
Good for him. Really
very
good.
solid outing in his first time out.
Yeah, very high leverage arm from this for this Great Britain team. So you got to go with it here. You can't waste any more time. You got to keep this thing here at 3 runs.
Yeah, absolutely. This is early in the ball game. You don't want Czech Republic getting too much momentum going further. So you put in a guy that you have a good feeling is going to shut them down right here.
Absolutely. And up to the plate is Ondřej Hrdlička, the third baseman. Had a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Played some solid defense as well. Diving stop forward.
Yeah, Hrdlička started out a little rough in this tournament, but really started turning it around. 3 for 8 now, with a couple of walks for him.
Taylor quickly gets ahead of Hrdlička 0-2. Two really good pitches there. That one a good riding fastball in the inside corner. It fouled off right in his feet there. Love watching good baseball though. You know?
Isn't it the best?
Yeah.
And
You got to think.
all we've been doing all week.
It's been such a fun week for us. I mean, heck, even this game here, the play that Lambden made up the middle was disgusting.
Oh, that's the stuff that's fun to watch.
Absolutely. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider called strike 3 at the top of the strike zone there. So Hrdlička just runs on back into the dugout. After the first half inning of play, there are 2 runners left on base for Czechia. They score 3 runs on 2 hits, with 2 walks, and a hit by pitch. So stay tuned with us here. We'll be bringing up the starting lineup for Team Great Britain as well as the defensive alignment for Team Czechia. And let's get into it. We have Lambden leading us off. We have Cole Leclerc in the 2-hole. Tucker Stockman hitting 3. Quinn Allen batting cleanup. Jackson Kramer batting 5. Andrew Johnston in the 6-hole. Jaquan Smith in 7. Jackson Wallace and 8. And rounding off this entire lineup will be William Kramer. Just waiting for that defensive alignment here. And speak of the devil, and it shall appear. So David Kreček on the mound today for Czech national team. We also have Matouš Bubenik behind the plate. Third baseman Ondřej Hrdlička at there, and shortstop Matej Vlach. Second baseman Milan Prokop, and first baseman Jan Pospišil. The left fielder goes to Šimon Klátzel, center fielder Michael Pokorny, and in right field Michael Šindelka. Goes without saying that the DH is Dropala.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get to see him play catch right in front of us here. If you're watching the stream right now, we are on the left field line in the white tent.
Yeah, we moved up a little bit from last couple days, so in a little bit of a different view here, a little closer to the action. Hopefully nothing's fouled off right at us over here.
I'll save you.
Yeah, will you again?
Yeah, like last time.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'll be a big bear shield for you.
Every single day, he lets me know that anything that comes over here, if I'm looking away, he's got me.
I got you, big dog. Also want to take the time really quickly just to pump up our social media teams. They do a fantastic job, and if you think that you've enjoyed this tournament so far, we'd love for you to follow us at Baseball Europe and Baseball Czech on any social media platform. We're quite active on, well, in terms of Baseball Czech, they're very active on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, I think even Facebook is fair to say. But they do a great job of posting tons of content all the time, keeping you updated on what's happening in Czechia, as well as Baseball Europe doing a great job letting you know what's happening in every tournament. So with that being said, we're gonna kick off the bottom half of the first inning, where Lambden will be the leadoff batter. And Krejcik on the mound, he fires that one in there, up and in for ball one.
Yeah, Lambden having himself a fantastic tournament as well, hitting .500. He is 5 for 10, still looking for his first extra base hit of this tournament. However, as a leadoff guy, not as important. You just want to get on base, and honestly, if you're on first base, leadoff guys with their speed, you can already call a single a double a lot of times.
Oh, absolutely. The hustle double's a real thing. Speed kills.
Well, not only a hustle double, but just stealing second.
That's turns it
into a double. Yeah.
That's a very good call. Count is 1-2 after Lambden offered at that breaking ball down. That is a fastball in that has popped up in the infield. Prokop calling for it, battling the wind, and he does, and retires the first out of the inning here. High pop fly from Lambden. I think it's a barrel. Just got underneath it a bit too much there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, a pretty bad feeling as a hitter knowing you just missed that by probably about a centimeter or two.
Yeah, it truly is a game of inches, or, you know, if you're going by the metrics, it's good millimeters. Yeah. Yeah, the old metric and versus imperial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next up to the plate for Team Great Britain is Leclerc. I believe it's Cole Leclerc. Just some fantastic blonde flow of the kid, too, eh?
Oh, my goodness. And I think we brought it up a couple times.
And well-deserved.
Really nice lettuce on this guy.
As the 1-0 pitch is fired up and away for ball two. I think you've been able to talk to quite a few of the Great Britain friends and family on this tournament so far, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had a couple discussions with the family of their DH today, Andrew Johnston.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually born in Canada. Mother is from Scotland, so that's how he had the link to this team. Kid's a little bit of a pest if you're on another team.
Yeah.
The hockey part of him just never really seemed to leave. You can take the kid out of hockey, but you can't take the hockey out of the kid. That's what they say. So likes to try and enter the dome of opposing teams.
Enough as that 3-1 offering is on the corner for strike two. Yeah, you can say he chirps and barks quite a bit. Eh?
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen it like 3 times already in this tournament where he is talking a little bit of trash or smack, whatever you want to call it.
That ball's lined up the middle. That'll be a base knock as it gets by the middle infield. And Great Britain has their first base runner off the bat of Cole Leclerc.
Now batting number 24, Tucker Stockman.
Yeah, there's something to say about a guy like Johnston, though, eh? Like, what's the saying? You love to play with them, you hate to play against them.
That's exactly it, yeah.
And that'll bring up to the plate the next batter, Tucker Stockman, the catcher, batting in the 3 spot today. As we can see on the camera here, we have Andy Brown, I believe his name was. I hope I'm right with that. He is the official team painter for Team Great Britain. That ball's hit up the middle, opportunity, chance for a double play. Krejcik's going to go to second base, and they'll get the lead out. Leclerc, he slides in very hard to second base, but again, that's just good baseball right there.
Yeah, and how nice is it having a infielder on the mound?
Oh, I mean, yeah, come on.
Yeah. Because those of you who don't know, Krejcik's also a third baseman.
Yep.
I believe third baseman for his team at the Kotlarska. Sorry, at Kotlarska. So no problem turning around and fielding that PFP right there.
Yeah, and that would be the second out of the inning right there registered as Stockman reaches on a fielder's choice. Next up to the plate, that'll bring Quinn Allen, the third baseman. 1-0 is the count. Breaking pitch in there, strike one. Evens the count up at 1-1.
I think he'll be a little upset he wasn't hacking at that one. Might have hung up just a little bit.
A little bit. But, big 12-6 curveball always kind of gives you a little bit of a hesitation the first time you see it, as that's a much tighter one at the bottom of the zone for strike two. Yeah. It's funny, I was just about to say how important it is to get strike one, because typically when you're behind in the count, you kind of have to, you want to even it up. You'll try to squeak in some more fastballs there, and he just banged in a curveball. Yep. Pretty funny to see as that's popped up left side. Hrdlička underneath it, calling for it at this point. Ball drifting back, and just like that, Allen is retired for the third out of the inning. That is a fly ball to Hrdlička, the third baseman, third out. After one full inning of play, it is 3-0 Czechia over Great Britain. Stay tuned after these messages. We'll be right back.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Máme 15 000 výdejních míst. Bauhaus, když se to má podařit.
Suma Information Technology.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Welcome back. We're at the top half of the second inning where Czechia has a 3-0, early 3-0 lead over Team Great Britain. We're at the bottom of the lineup here in beautiful Třebíč, Czech Republic, where we have a sold-out crowd. Got to be almost about 1,200 players. 1,200 people must be here at this point.
Yeah, minimum almost 1,200 yesterday, so I'd imagine at least 100 more. Has to be.
Yeah,
let's go 1,300. We'll go down.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah, I like that a lot. But so we're underway here, getting things going. We're at the bottom of the lineup. We have Matej Vlach. 9-1-2 is the order coming up. So Matej Vlach, Šimon Klátzel, and Michael Šindelka. Vlach had a fantastic game yesterday.
Yeah, did he ever?
A little bit early.
Did he ever really came out of that little funk he was in? Good to see.
Of course, this is the first inning, official inning of Taylor as he came in to clean up the inning of Moore. So he'll get a clean slate this time. Let's see what the young man can do. That is strike one on the inside corner. Good pitch right there from Moore.
Yeah, not the ideal pitch for a hitter to start off an at-bat. Not what you're looking for normally.
No, paint up and in. No. Vlach hitting 385 in the tournament. Moore comes set and delivers, and that's another hit by pitch on the inside corner. It gets him right in the shoulder, right in the arm.
I think that hurt. He's trying to play it off like it didn't, but that definitely hurt a little bit.
Yeah, you can see him kind of going, Mom.
Does he rub it? Will he rub it?
He better not.
Oh, he's not going to.
Yeah, we're watching you, Vlach. No, he ain't.
Oh, yeah, no, that missed, though. That missed the elbow guard there. Just got it above a little bit.
Yeah, next thing you know, people are going to be out there looking like full-on Autobots.
And they kind of already do.
That's fair.
At least half Autobots nowadays.
Absolutely. Partial cyborg.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so we're back to the top of the order here. Simon Klátzel leading us off. And it's a slider on the outside corner for strike one. I love seeing guys who can command multiple pitches in any counts. It makes it so much more fun to watch. Frankly, frustrating as a hitter, but also fun to watch. I just meet myself being a pitcher, very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Good little banger on the outside corner.
And, you know, it really, it's a good show as to why we've got Taylor having so much success so far in this tournament.
Absolutely. Lots of strikes. Kind of an awkward delivery as well, where almost like he cuts off his leg, his stride early, and then the arm just comes flying out. So hides it very well. And 0-2 misses upstairs. Ball 1.
Yeah, hides it extremely well.
Klotzel getting the sign from the machine, the third base coach. Although in this situation, I don't think there's much you can put on. Maybe a stolen base from Matej Vlach can run. He elects not to. Is swing and a miss. That ball is down for the first out of the inning there. So great pitch again from Moore. Great setup. Slider, slider, fastball, slider. Excellent positioning on all 3 of those pitches. In the zone, of course. That'll be the first out of the inning there for the Czechs. It's already 2 strikeouts for Moore in 3 batters. Taylor, pardon me.
Taylor looking fantastic so far, showing really good command of all of his pitches. Exciting to see if you're Great Britain.
Absolutely.
After that tough first inning that they came out with.
Absolutely. Up to the plate now, Michael Shindelka, who walked in his first at-bat. Keep this inning going here, as that is a swing and a miss right there. Kind of a half swing.
Yeah, hard to call it a swing.
Yeah, almost a sword, if you will.
If you will.
Love the pace of play from Moore as well. Sorry, Taylor. Pardon me, I need to get that more out of my head. Taylor. Good pitch pace out of him. Runner takes off to second base. Ball is low. Throw is down. Vlach is there with plenty of time as he slides in head first.
Yeah, never a chance on that one for Stockman. Can't really blame him for that. The pitcher just didn't do his job at holding on that runner at first base. And Vlach, not a slow guy.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, he flies a little bit. Got a great jump, as you see right there. Well ahead of the throw. Great job.
Yeah.
Nice to have basically 2 leadoff hitters in this lineup right here. The 9-hole Vlach, and then you go to Klotzel next.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shindelka with a runner at second here. A good opportunity for a RBI. That ball goes behind him.
And he's tapping his chest saying, sorry, boys, that one I should have let hit me.
Yeah, slider up and in. He ducks and gets, he thought to get the barrel out of the way as well, so.
I'm okay with him not getting hit by that. I want to see him drive in a run right here.
Keep swinging away. It's kind of what you want out of the top of your lineup, especially 2, 3, 4.
Absolutely.
Count is 2-1. I can imagine the breaking pitch is coming here. He's had such success with it, and it does. It falls hammered through the 6th hole. Matej Vlach's getting the wave. He's going to hold him up at third base. And Shindelka has himself another base hit.
Stays on fire as he rips that baseball through the 6th hole. Not missing much is Shindelka right now. A little clear he was not looking for the fastball in that at-bat.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah. Jan Pospisil up to the plate here. He laid down that bunt single before to load the bases. Typically not known for a bunter, but put on a clinic with that one as that ball's hammered to the 4-hole. It's going to get through. That's going to score a run as Shindelka's held up at second. Throw comes in from the right fielder to Leclerc. And just like that, Czechia scores yet another run in back-to-back innings here, making it 4-0. Czechia over Great Britain. Smooth lefty swing out of Pospisil right there. Just pulls that on through the 4-hole in between the second baseman and the first baseman. Another RBI for Pospats. Again, you got to love the fact that Vlach swiped that base just to put himself in that position. There are runners at first and second now for Milan Prokop. Also had an RBI in his first at-bat. It was a fielder's choice RBI, correct?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Ground ball to third baseman. Third baseman couldn't hold on to it too nicely, but
got an out.
Ultimately got the out.
Yeah, got the out.
Prokop like to get something going here.
Drive up the middle would do wonders, but again, that goes for anybody at this point. Delco always looking for more bases when they're just going to give them to him. Big fan of the vault step, from what we can tell. And apparently, we had Simon Klotzel on the broadcast during one of the games, between one of the innings, and he was saying at the draft league, it's what they're teaching nowadays. That slider's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, I was taught in university as well, actually.
Yeah. No, Jeff Costello, one of the imports we had here at his university, I think he went to Northeastern, the Huskies, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I know that's all they taught there, and he tried to bring it here, and for the most part worked out, but it's a hard thing to time up. But
yeah, it's not the easiest thing. You got to practice every single day. You're good at it. We practice every day.
Ball's hit to the shortstop, chance for double play. Great play from the shortstop, goes to the first. Milan can run, he's safe at first base. Then using speed to take advantage there, but man, this Jake Lambden kid making some good plays over there, man.
He's looking really good at shortstop. Almost got both runners there with that play. Got down low. Oh, it hopped up on him a little bit too.
Yeah.
Really good hand.
Yeah.
Really good hands.
I mean, we had the perfect angle for that one. As you can see, Lambden falling to his right and getting that ball out from a really cool slot.
Absolutely. Beautiful play there by Lambden. And 2 out now for this Great Britain team. Brings up the designated hitter, Shimon Drapala. Drapala grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up.
That is correct. Fielder's choice to the shortstop. Runners at first and third, 2 outs, 4-0 Czechia over Great Britain. Moore looks on in, checks the runner at first. There's the pitch, slider in there for strike 1. Evened up at 1-1. Beautiful night here still as the sun slowly sets. Lights are turned on now. Still just a beautiful evening.
Yeah, it really is. And I think it
Pulls hit to center field. Center fielder going back. Might be over his head. There's a chance for it, and it will. Drapala with at least a double. He's going to hold him up at second. No, he's going to try for third. He's hustling. Will he get in there in time? Good pick from the third baseman. He can't hold on to it, and Drapala is safe with a 2-out triple. Scores 2 runs.
And the bench is going absolutely crazy right now. Gotta love to see this. Gotta love to see this in front of the home crowd. Gives you goosebumps a little bit, doesn't it, Ryan?
Does it ever, my goodness. And you could just kind of tell from the swing right there how well he stayed through it. It was more just like, is Kramer going to run it down?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or is he going to run, you know what I'm saying? So, my goodness.
Yeah, for a second in the air, I thought there was a chance, but then you could see that ball kind of just take off, keep going, and ultimately cleared the head of Kramer. Fast kid is Drapala, so makes it into third base, no problem. Really good at bat right there, and Drapala continues to stay hot in this tournament.
Absolutely, and I'll bring up to the plate Mateusz Bubenik. He's the catching for today, and he was hit by a slider his first at bat, up and in. Just off his shoulder, the meat, so to speak. The 0-2 is popped up to the shortstop. Look, pardon me, Lambden making his way back, but overall, Jaquan Smith will call him off. So, ladies and gentlemen, after 1.5 innings of play, Czechia puts up yet another 3 runs in back-to-back innings. 1 runner is left on base. That is the triple from Simon Drapala. And that'll bring up the bottom half of the second inning to see maybe if Great Britain could get something going here. We'll be back after these messages.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Evropy žen na hluboké začínáme ve čtvrtek, takže od čtvrtka do neděle český tým hraje v 18 hodin a je to nová kategorie. Ženy byly těsně před postupem, skončily ve finále minule, připravovali se ještě líp, tak jsem strašně zvědavý, jak se to promítne do výkonnosti.
Ať se podaří i tenhle turnaj. Díky.
Taky děkuju.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the second inning where Czechia is leading Great Britain 6-0 after 1.5 innings of play. Go ahead, man.
Great Britain's going to have to get something going right here after Czech has come out swinging it hot early in this ball game. Just doing all the little things right, too. Making a lot of pitches be thrown, drawing some walks, and yeah, just looking good overall. That's going to bring up Jackson Kramer to the plate, the center fielder.
Breaking pitch from Krecek in his second inning of work is called ball. It's low. Yeah, and it's not without, I mean, we have to say it at this point, the defense from Great Britain, too, has been nothing short of sensational. I mean, again, I think the shortstop alone has saved 2 runs.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah. Is that breaking ball missed inside for ball 2 from Krecek? What do we got on Jackson Kramer? How has he been playing in the tournament so far?
Kramer is 4 for 12, having himself quite a good tournament. He has 1 triple. Bet on that. Those who don't know, Třebíč is home of triples. Very far field here. I don't think I've ever seen so many triples hit in one tournament in my entire life, so pretty cool to watch.
Absolutely. As Kramer shows bunt there, just for the sake of throwing something in the face of Krecek, 3-0, now 3-1. Obviously, as a pitcher, after your team scores back-to-back 3-run innings, your job, realistically, at this point, is to get them back in the dugout to continue swinging it. So shutdown innings are paramount at this point, not to mention the fact that leadoff walks do not aid a shutdown inning. So
they don't aid much.
No, absolutely not. And the stats back that up as well. So Krecek trying to find his way back in the strike zone. So far, so good. 3-2 is the count. And that is a breaking ball at the bottom of the zone. Great pitch from Krecek as Kramer goes down looking for the first out of the inning. Breaking ball, fastballs to get him back, and then a breaking ball to finish him off. Now up to the plate, Andrew Johnston, the man that Russell was talking about, met the family and friends of.
Yeah, Canadian-born player over in Ontario, just outside Toronto.
Andrew Johnston.
Not shy of a little bit of conflict, let me tell you what. Fun to watch a little bit.
I love that. Love that in a ball player. Again, it might be the Canadian in me in that as well. But
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too. I had a second baseman, still one of my best friends, Brian Granton. Shout out Brian Granton.
Sure, he's watching.
If he is, yeah. And basically didn't say anything nice to a single player that he played against in his entire career of playing baseball. Everyone hated him, but man, could that kid play some ball. Just a tiny little second baseman, about 100 pounds soaking wet, and could do it all. Really could.
I bet. That's the 2-1 pitch right there. Swung on and missed by Johnston. Count evens up at 2-2 here. I like the first pitch, the first strike take that Johnston had right there. It was a breaking pitch, kind of a little bit on the outer third. Not by any means something gross out of Krecek, but just not what you're looking for in a 2-0 count. But there he goes, back-to-back strikeouts. Matos Bubenek covers it up, throws it down to first base. Pospisil, just like that, back-to-back strikeouts for Krecek.
Now betting number 9, Jaquan Smith.
Krecek in the Czech Extra League, although he's only, I think he might only be 18, 19 years old. He just finished high school here. Very much a strikeout pitcher, even in the Czech Extra League. I believe he's 20 strikeouts over his innings pitched. The walks are typically the issue for him as well, and they are close to the range of his innings pitched, if I'm honest. So far, so good, as Jaquan Smith goes hacking after the first pitch there. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, gets ahead of another hitter. Only
first one of the inning, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only one that he hasn't so far.
Yeah. So Smith seeing something he liked and took a hack. Unfortunately, just missed it. 0-1 pitch coming up here is a ball low. Good receiving skills by Bubenik behind the plate.
Yeah, beautiful job right there by Bubenik. Hard for the umpire to call that a ball, but I think he was right.
He was absolutely right.
That
was well below his knee. Yeah. Same with that one right there, up and away.
Yeah, good call by the umpire again.
Yep.
Just off the plate.
All we could ever ask for is consistency out of all the umpires. I understand that there are the close ones, obviously. Consistency is key as that breaking ball misses down. Quick count is now 3-1. See if Krejcik can get himself out of it yet. Another 3-1 count to come back from this. And 2 out walks. Very, very valuable this part of the game for Great Britain. Base runners are paramount. And there's the 3-1 pitch. Dirt fastball. Not quite what you're looking for there. Maybe the fastball, not the dirt ball. And just like that, Great Britain has their first runner of the second inning.
A 58-foot fastball. Thought not an ideal pitch to be throwing. 3-1.
Might want to get that up a few inches.
Jaquan first, and Jaquan can run. We saw him leg out a triple the other day.
Yeah.
And he flies.
Yeah.
He's a big, about 2 steps in between each base here, so long stride guy.
Strike one. Krejcik finds the zone once again. Bring it up to the plate, the first baseman, Jack Wallace. Was Wallace the first baseman for when those around the horn throws were trying to be made?
I think that was him, yeah. Got a bet going for Wallace. Struggles to throw the ball to shortstop for around the horn. We got two beers on the next throw if he makes the throw or not.
In the air.
In the air. Has to be a good throw.
There's the 1-1 pitch down and away.
Skipping him to the shortstop in the last game.
That breaking pitch was blocked up by Bubenik. Nice job. To keep Smith at first base.
So funny how there's some throws that just make some people so uncomfortable. Just like, could be for example, a useless throw. It doesn't really matter much if it's not made because the game will go on as it is. But it's just can be so uncomfortable for some people. The distance of it, I don't know what it is, but it's hilarious to watch.
It's almost like catchers have a hard time throwing it back.
Getting it back around, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The same thing, exact same thing.
Exact same. Yeah.
Although that one can be a little bit more crucial.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I have a running joke with our starting catcher Robin Vavra that he only gets 1 per game, 1 overthrow per game, and he does it. He looks over at me. That's a stolen base from Smith. As that takes Prokop out of position, that ball is going to go through the 4-hole there. Smith will run all the way to third base, and just like that, runners at first and third for Great Britain.
Perfectly executed hit and run there by Great Britain. Trying to get something going, change something up a little bit here, I think. So they go to the hit and run, and plays out absolutely perfectly, moves Smith over to third base. As you can see, he can move. He is coasting all the way to third base there. Must be nice.
Yeah, to have speed would be a cool thing.
It would be so fun.
Yeah, you and your sub 960 really blowing up the record books, eh?
Yeah, that's right. Sub 9.
Well, yeah, it's pretty facetious. It's kind of just like, oh, what is that? What number is he actually talking about? Bringing up the 9 hitter for this Great Britain national team is Kramer. I believe it's William
Kramer, the younger Kramer out of the 2, so this would be the other Kramer.
The other Kramer.
Yeah, the other Kramer right here.
Boy. All the younger siblings out there, I think they understand. I've got 4 younger siblings myself, and they're the other Johnsons. No.
Kramer looking for his 2nd hit of the tournament and looking for his first extra base hit of the tournament.
Couldn't really come at a better time than this right here. Get your team on the board, fire the boys up, get a little bit of life back in that dugout. Not that they're lacking life.
No, they're up. They're up.
Yeah, they understand that this is an early part of the ball game. We all understand that. All baseball fans watching this going plenty of time. Plenty of time to turn around this ship. The 1-1 pitch from Krejcik. It is in there.
Blown by him.
A little bit of extra bit of sound on that one there.
Little Louisiana right there.
Yeah, something down in the bayou. Count is 1-2 in favor of the pitcher. Short lead from Wallace over at first base. Good secondary at him though. That fastball's down low. Good take from Kramer.
Yeah, good pitch there from Krejcik. Trying to get that ground ball. You know he's just trying to put something in play, and that's when hitters start to get a bit more vulnerable to those just kind of rollover ground balls or jam ground balls.
Yeah, a lot easier to lay off when you're not as consistently in the strike zone as Krejcik is having a hard time finding right now as the count runs full 3-2. So we have 3 balls, 2 strikes, runners at first and third with 2 outs. So that means that Wallace will be taken off on the leg lift here. Pospisil is playing behind the runner Wallace, and he takes off, and there's the pitch, and it is down low for ball 4.
Very good take there from Kramer. A tough take.
Absolutely.
2 strikes. It's a hard one to lay off of.
Absolutely, and just what you really want out of the bottom of your lineup here is production, right? And you really can't ask for more with Smith, Wallace, and Kramer all finding themselves on base after Jackson Kramer and Andrew Johnston struck out back-to-back. You have the 7, 8, 9 hitters coming in clutch here and finding themselves on first base to give opportunities for, I think, the hottest hitter on this lineup, Lambden.
Yeah, absolutely the hottest hitter in this lineup. Hasn't shown much power yet in this tournament, but looking really solid at the plate nonetheless. Looking for his 6th hit of the tournament.
There you go. 6th hit of the tournament. And with 2 outs, of course, everyone's going on the crack of the bat regardless, so that'll also help them. Base hit might score 2 here. I'm not too sure about the speed of Wallace. Wallace being a first baseman. I myself am a first baseman. I understand we are not the fastest guys in the field, but we're heck of receivers, I'll tell you that. Brick walls over there, baby.
Yeah.
Stop, and also apparently not the best throwers either.
Well, I mean, you're also a pitcher too, so.
I was excluding myself in that one, yeah. Jake Lambden flew out to the second baseman, Milan Prokop, in his first at-bat. I believe it was a 3-2 count, breaking pitch. Krejcik looking to get back in the zone there, and he does with the first pitch curveball for a strike. Krejcik already at 44 pitches. Coming up 44th. And 2 innings of work.
Getting a little deeper into counts than he'd like to, I think. He's been starting getting ahead of guys and then just kind of letting hitters get away from him a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's trying to throw
nibble.
The super curve.
Yeah,
it's also the 50-foot fastball. The super fastball, the super curve. Yeah. It's got good stuff, just needs to trust it.
Absolutely.
But I also
especially they haven't really proven that they're hitting it too well yet. So no need to be nibbling around the strike zone quite yet. Go at these guys a little more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do like the pitch calling from Buben right now. The curveball is effective, right? 0-2 pitch. We'll see what he goes for here.
That's a sharp one, too.
Yeah, plenty of chances here, and that's a breaking pitch up and away. Ball 1.
Up and away, the new up and in.
Up and in. And here's the 1-2 offering. Amazing pick by Buben. Keep that in front of him. Dangerous pick, if I may say so myself.
Extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally you see catchers just going for the block on that one, especially it's a breaking ball down. One thing if it's the fastball,
totally.
You don't really have enough time to get down to block it. You don't expect the ball to spike when it's a fastball. So a little risky there, but confident pick, to say the least.
Absolutely. Lambden, 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 outs, massive spot here for Great Britain. As that is a foul ball on a very good defensive swing. Get a little piece of it, and we're going to run this back again. Just getting those fast hands to that ball. It's almost like he's looking for the breaking ball now, actually. Seeing that ball up.
I think you're right.
I think, yeah.
You're right.
So we're hoping that Bubenik, well, again, from a pitcher standpoint, you hope that your catcher's going to pick you up here. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop. Matej Vlach coming through it, fields it cleanly, throws it across the Pospisil, and just like that, bases are left loaded as David Krechik is able to get out of that one unscathed with bases loaded, left on 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for David Krechik. And the Czech national team will go to bat now at the top of the 3rd inning. So stay tuned after these messages. It is still a 6-0 ball game in favor of Czechia.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Přišel jsem si pro sekačku.
Do housky nebo do papíru?
Robotickou.
Máme 15 000 výdejních míst. Bauhaus, když se to má podařit.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
V hlavách hráčů. No, rozhodně je to demolice, jako 6-0 vedou směrách, když se hraje na 7 směn. Bude to hodně těžký pro Brity se vrátit, ale já věřím tomu, že kluci zůstanou pokorní a pojedou dál a doufejme, že to skončí o 10.
Díky.
Díky.
Hello and welcome back. We're at the top half of the 3rd inning where Czechia is leading Great Britain 6-0. We are back at the bottom of the lineup here. We have Pokorny, Hrdlička, and Vlach. And Pokorny's last at-bat was a single. I believe it was floated over the shortstop, end of the bat hit. We have a new pitcher on the mound here for Team Great Britain. Number 7, a left-handed pitcher. I'll get the numbers for Taylor up here for you guys as soon as I can. This is Sam Duffy as that ball's lined to right field. Another base hit for Michael Pokorny. And
Stays hot. Stays hot. That is 4 for 4 on the tournament now for Pokorny. Came into this tournament looking for a spot, and I think he might be earning it.
I would have to agree with you on that one, yep. So the leadoff man is once again on for Team Czechia. Pokorny can also run too. Bit of a speed threat over at first base. And that ball is hit to the shortstop. Really good chance for a double play ball as Lambden picks it himself, throws to first base, and just like that, base hit is erased as the Great Britain get a very quick double play. A much needed double play.
It's another really good play by the shortstop Lambden. Comes up, takes it himself, and makes a very athletic throw to first base. Look at this throw.
Good pitch from Duffy right there too. Too bad.
Perfect.
Yeah. Absolutely, that kid's a shortstop.
Yeah, it's a real shortstop.
Do we know where he goes to school?
Yeah, we can get that in a second.
Perfect. So with 2 outs, runner, nobody on base, Matej Vlach comes up to the plate and he drives one to right field. Giving chase is Cole Leclerc. We're going to see if he runs out of room. He does not. Makes the ball. No, gets by him in fair territory. Matej Vlach's running for third base. They're going to hold him up there. I thought Cole Leclerc picked that up in the air, but it must have just missed his glove or went off the edge of his glove. What a great attempt, though. Unfortunate for Great Britain to get that double play just to be followed up by a triple.
Yeah, Vlach continuing to stay hot now in this tournament. As I said before, a little bit of a rough start. Had a little conversation with him and has not stopped hitting since.
No, he has not. And I think if I'm I think if we're all honest here, I think Leclerc just kind of underran that ball or ran out of room. And that went over his glove just by a tiny bit. But man, what a catch that would be, as that brings us up to the top of the lineup in Simon Klotzel, who struck out in his last at-bat, and that's going to fall in for a base hit to left center field, scoring Vlock very easily as they extend the lead to 7-0 in 3 innings of work so far.
Yeah, no letting down from this Czech team. They're just such a strong group of boys. They love to win.
And they work very hard for it.
Do they ever?
Yeah. Again, Czechia does have the advantage of most of these guys being around all the time. And I mean, you drive from one side of the country to the other would be basically, if you're going from major cities, Prague to Ostrava is a 4-hour, 5-hour drive.
Yep.
And I mean, that's an advantage within itself compared, if you can even compare it to other countries in Europe, as that's hammered up the middle for a base hit straight to Jackson Kramer. He's going to pick it up on a one-hop. Back-to-back-to-back base hit from Czechia. That was a very well-struck ball off the middle there.
That was absolutely blistered. You could argue that ball was touched.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Back-to-back base hits. Michael Shindelka adding another base hit to his resume for today. 2 for 2 with a walk out of him so far, just staying up the middle.
Shindelka now with 9 hits on the tournament. That will bring him to 9 for 13.
My goodness. The runners at first and second with 2 outs. Duthie trying to get out of this inning here. Jan Pospisil, the batter. Has a slider on the outside corner. Great pitch from Duthie, strike 1.
And not only is he 9 for 13, he's got 5 walks on top of that.
Goodness.
So just getting on base like a machine.
No kidding. Duthie comes set, taking a really good look at Klotzel at second base, and that ball's popped up right side, giving chases Leclerc. Looks like he's camped underneath it this time with plenty of room. He does. Just in foul territory as well. So, after 2.5 innings of play, Czechia leaves runners stranded at first and second, but not before they score a run, making the lead 7-0, ever growing. So we'll see at the bottom half of this inning, Czechia up 7-0 over Great Britain.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
A všechny kategorie, myslím, že letos jsme nenechali v žádné kategorii mládežnice Itálii ani Holanďany před sebou. To se ještě podle mě nikdy nestalo.
No, ono je důležité celkové to vyznění všech reprezentací, takže jak velkou radost máte z toho, že se draží vlastně všem mládežnickým reprezentacím?
Nechci to zakřiknout, ale je to až moc štěstí a doufujeme, že my to nepokazíme v září.
Budeme držet palce.
Díky moc.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the bottom half of the 3rd inning here in beautiful Třebíč. Czech Republic is leading Great Britain 7-0 so far. David Kreček is still on the mound, trying to make this a multiple inning outing for him. His pitch count is slowly climbing though, as that breaking pitch is up for ball 1.
Beautiful evening here in Třebíč. 24 degrees out still.
Crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better.
Absolutely. That's strike 1 right there, evening up the count. Big part of the order up for the Brits, as we have the 2, 3, 4 hitters up right now in Leclerc, Stockman, and Allen. And that's a swing and a miss right there from Leclerc. He calls time for the umpire, just wants a second to reset. Leclerc just missed that ball in right field. making a diving attempt to get there. I think it was high risk, high reward at that point, you know?
Yeah, no
Not
doubt.
a bad idea to dive for that ball at all either, because again, that's the end of the inning.
I don't know that he cuts that down any more than a triple, regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying.
The only way is to catch that baseball. That's
Right.
the only thing that's gonna, create less than a triple there.
If it gets by him, regardless, it's going to the fence, right? I don't think there's any way of getting around behind it. It's going into the corner.
Yeah, that's
Matej Vlach
exactly
was
it.
sprinting out of the gate, so
And he's very fast.
absolutely. Yeah. 2-2 is the count now. Krejcik on his 53rd pitch of his outing so far, and that's a high fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3 for David Krejcik. Yeah, that one on the board there for him, as that is his 3rd strikeout of his outing so far.
Now batting number 24.
Quick
Tucker
first out for
Sullivan.
Krejcik on a high fastball. Really rides that ball well with a really good spin, really good backspin.
That'll bring up the catcher, their 3-hole, Tucker Stockman.
Tucker Stockman, first at bat he had a fielder's choice, where Krejcik fielded it and went to second base, but couldn't double him up.
Stockman attends Southeastern Mississippi University. Had himself quite the season too this past year.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
What was that slash?
He hit .332, a .414 on base, and .474 slugging with 6 home runs.
Oh man, so he's a staple for that lineup. He had to have been,
absolutely.
Yeah. Wow, that's
See why
impressive.
he's in the 3-hole here.
Absolutely, that ball's lifted up in the air. Nobody can see it. Matej Vlach can't see it. Picorni can't see it. It is completely lost. Nobody has an idea as it does drop in there. Stockman hustles in there for the double, as this is easily the worst time of the night for the lights. This is kind of like that overcast grayish sky.
Yeah, no, not a cloud in the sky, which makes it way harder. Clouds, they can create a little bit of contrast for you so you can pick it up, but when it's like this, it is near impossible to see when that baseball goes up. We've seen it a lot as we play here weekly.
This is our home field.
This is our home field. So our squad a little bit better than others. We can take advantage of it too a little bit.
I will say this. I don't think I've ever seen it where 4 guys on the left side of the infield did not know where that ball was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Center, left, short, and third had no idea where that baseball was.
Yep. Which is a testament to how close he was to hitting a very far baseball.
No kidding. Just
that ball
missed that one.
Must have been a mile high.
Yeah, next up to the bat here is Quinn Allen, the 3rd baseman for today's game. He flew out to Hrdlička, the 3rd baseman, and this one's fouled back to even the count up at 1 apiece.
Another college guy in this lineup. Attends Erskine College.
Erskine. Sure.
Erskine or Erskine, something like that.
Okay. What do you got for me on that?
Hit 293 in this past season. That's a broken bat foul ball, I think.
I would have to agree with you on that one. He's taking the slow trap back to the dugout there, pointing at the next piece of lumber.
And I could just barely hear that. I heard something.
A little high-pitched crack.
Weird. Yeah, something weird in that swing.
Well, you know, put that on the fire. That's some really expensive firewood.
Is it ever? Getting more expensive and more expensive by the day, too.
Goodness gracious.
Wooden bats are out of this world. Almost as expensive as a metal bat nowadays.
Oh, yeah, I know. Inflation's a thing, eh?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Allen digs in here for the 1-2 pitch. Krejcik gets around it, and it is ball 2 on a slider up. Well, a pretty normal defensive setup here. Hrdlička playing over off the line by quite a bit. Check swing attempt there from Allen, but he did not go.
Yeah, good take, too. That pitch can be so tempting on the way in, but at the end of the day, just not most hitters' favorite pitch.
Up and away, absolutely not.
Even when it's in the zone.
Krejcik gives an inside move to keep the runner Stockman honest at second. Another 3-2 count for Krejcik. See what he goes with here. There is some activity in this Czechia bullpen, so we're very curious as to when triggers will get pulled. The curveball down for ball 4. So if they're getting someone going here, as we can see Duffick the pitching coach, come down to the bullpen. We have a very good view of this. You could argue that we're there in the bullpen.
Yeah, you could definitely argue that. I wouldn't even argue it.
You just confirm it.
I would just confirm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Confirm. Yeah, for sure. But that's back-to-back base runners on an unfortunate ball that was lifted in the air, lost in the lights for a double, followed up by a walk. And that'll bring up to the plate the center fielder, Jackson Kramer, who had a backwards strikeout. Looking at his first at-bat. He's at first and second. Middle infield is playing double play depth. Pospet's playing behind the runner at first base. That's Allen. And Herlichka playing well behind the bag as well. That bunt is shown. It looks like it's going to stay fair. Buben's going to pick it up, throw it to first base. Pospet still very good footwork over around the bag there to get in foul territory.
Fantastic play over there by both the pitcher and the first baseman. A little spinning for the catcher and the first baseman. Spinning throw takes the first baseman to the other side of the bag. And this is so important for first basemen to understand the footwork that they need to get to this baseball.
Yeah, you can take this is a really good look, I bet, right here. As you can see, watch Pospet's fly. Yeah, you see him flipping to the outside part. Just exchanging the feet. Yep. Textbook, some would say. Yep. But ultimately, that was a good sacrifice bunt with Kramer bringing up Johnston to the plate.
Yeah, if they don't teach that in schools, they should probably start.
Absolutely. He sees ball one up and in. Johnston's previous at bat, he did strike out swinging. Here's another really good look at that check swing right there. Did not go. That ball is down for ball two.
Looks like Krejcik maybe losing a little bit of command here in the third inning.
Seems to be that way for sure. As you can hear the balls behind us. I mean, you guys can't hear it. We can hear it. You can hear balls being thrown into the catcher's mitt.
Yep. Someone's getting hot.
Yeah. Again, not too much of a panic scenario right now for the Czechs, considering they do have a bit of a cushion with a 7-0 lead. Trying to ride out this arm as much as you can and hoping to get one more out. That's all you're looking for before bases get loaded. Not a great way to start here, as Johnston is looking down the barrel of a 3-0 count. Shows the bunt. In there for strike one. Gives a head nod and says, yeah, I agree with that one. That one was there.
I never understand the head nod much.
I think, for me, when I head nod, it's like, okay, it's that fast. I was like, okay, it looks like that. Because I usually, if I take first pitch, oh, yeah, no, I'm not looking at, yeah, that's a strike. I've pitched enough innings. Probably had more innings than everyone on this roster, this Czech roster. So I know what a strike looks like as Johnston works himself a 5 pitch walk to load the bases. Duffy's coming back down the line here to check on his arms in the bullpen.
And Herlichka, little words of, hey, you got this, man. Love to see that out of the third baseman.
Absolutely. Bases are loaded for Jaquan Smith, the left fielder. He walked his first inning and was able to showcase that speed that he has, running first to third on a hit and run, or what looked like a hit and run, an example of a hit and run, better way to put it. So, no balls, no strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded, 7-0 Czechia, and Jaquan Smith hacking yet again at the first pitch he sees.
Yeah, whether or not it was meant to be a hit and run,
it looked perfect.
It was a perfect hit and run.
Absolutely. You saw Milan Prokop go over to cover the bag and
went right to where he was standing.
Exactly. Could do nothing but watch that thing go right by him.
Just a hopeless feeling as a infielder.
The song, Hopelessly Hopeless. Hopeless? Hopelessly hopeless. And that's a check swing right there. Umpire says, yes, he did. Good curveball right there from Krejcik. Counts now 0-2. And again, another very good situation, another really good spot for Krejcik. Just needs to trust that he can get it done. And again, on the opposite side for Jaquan Smith, don't get too over anxious. You got the bases loaded and another walk here. If you draw one, will score 1 run.
Smith, another college guy in this lineup, goes to Weber International University.
And that ball's hammered to left center field. It's going to get down, maybe for extra bases. Looks like it's going to get by Picorni. He's going to pick it up. It looks like it's going to be a bases clearing triple, a bases clearing double for Jaquan Smith. And just like that, Great Britain turns this game around with a 2-out double, bases clearing double for Jaquan Smith. Love to see that from Great Britain if you're their fan of them.
What a fantastic piece of hitting right there. 2 strikes, not trying to do too much, cut down his swing and just shot that ball into left center.
And you can see where Buben wanted that pitch, up and in, up and away, and Krejcik said, no, check this out, but put it down the middle.
Not the ideal spot. Not the ideal spot for a pitcher.
I agree with that, and that'll be it for David Krejcik on today's game. A round of applause for the fans. He did just fine, and that will bring up to the mound Matthias Tuchka. And we'll be back to you after these messages.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Máme 15 000 výdejních míst. Bauhaus, když se to má podařit.
Suma Information Technology.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Welcome back, and we are in the bottom half of the third inning where Jaquan Smith has just hit a bases clearing double to get Great Britain back into this game. The score is now 7-3, and we have a new pitcher on the mound in Matthias Tuchka, who's an Eagles product out of the Czech national team.
Yeah, Tuchka so far, 1 inning pitch. He has allowed 1 earned run on 1 hit, that hit being a double, 2 walks so far, and no strikeouts.
There you have it. So another really good arm for the Czech national team here. Typically sits in the upper 80s to 90 region with a good curveball.
He is a Eagles product.
He is.
Prague Eagles product.
Yeah, also getting a lot of looks on the Czech national team too for reliever options. So looking to limit the damage here with the runner at second and Jaquan Smith, and up to the plate now is Wallace, Jack Wallace, the first baseman, number 22. Previous at bat, he had a base hit on that hit and run, what we were calling before. That ball is driven to left field. Going back is the Simon Klotzel. Is it gone? And it is a hanging curveball hit over the wall. And just like that, a 5-run inning for the Great Britain to make this a 7-5 ball game.
Wow, just like that, this baseball game has been flipped on its head. Czech coming out strong with 7 runs to start this game, and Great Britain in this third inning says,
good,
we want to play. Good new. We are still here. Don't forget about us.
And as a gold medal game should be.
Absolutely.
2 of the best teams duking it out.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
No, this is good baseball right here. Exactly what we're looking for.
Absolutely.
Ball is absolutely blasted there.
And again, just so much more production out of the bottom of this lineup. Once again, 7-8 just doing work right now. So Tuchka looking to get back in there with William Kramer, the 9-hitter. As a swing and a miss right there. Oh, smoked.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
First pitch breaking ball, too.
Yeah, good piece of hitting.
New hitter.
Just kept it up.
Or new pitcher. First pitch breaking ball.
And the count is now even at 1-1 to Kramer, the younger brother Kramer. Worked a walk in his first at-bat. Actually, he was part of that bases loaded scenario from the inning before, with the 7, 8, 9 runners, hitters all being very productive. He's down and away for ball 2. Tons of fans looking on in here, cheering on this Czech team. Also, lots of Great Britain fans as well as that breaking ball gets in there for strike 2.
And he nods his head. Yep.
That's a curveball.
That's a curveball.
It did curve. Yeah. Well, we were able to see the celebration. I think it was a celebration from the Great Britain team after they made it to the finals. So we'll get a little bit of a celebration just for the fact of making it to the World Cup.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
Yeah, top 2 teams. I saw them in the restaurant over there. Big cheers. Everyone was smiling, laughing. Big cheers, and a little celebration for them right there. That's a curveball hit to Milan Prokop at second base. He fields it cleanly, throws over to Pospisil. He holds on to the base at first. But my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game after the Great Britain's after the team Great Britain has scored 5 runs here at the bottom of the 3rd inning to make this 7-5 now. So much happened there. The walk, another double, and a 2-run home run. Outstanding stuff from these young men making this a thing. So after 30 innings, it is 7-5. We'll be back after these messages.
Grand slam, big blast, huge home run, great smack. A téměř všichni už odpověděli. Home run při plně obsazených metách.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Dobré, díky.
We are back after an incredibly exciting bottom half of the 3rd inning. It's now at the top of the 4th as Duthie is still on the mound, going to work here for the Great Britain teams, or the British. Numbers for Taylor, the previous pitcher for Great Britain. That's a strike on the outside corner. We're 1 1/3 innings pitched with 3 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts, and 1 hit by pitch. There were also 3 earned runs in there as well off of him. Duthie's in there for the 2nd inning. That ball is hit to right center field, drilled really well. You can hear this Czech crowd going crazy. That's going to land. It can be extra bases for Milan Prokop as he goes oppo double right there to lead us off.
That's huge from Prokop too. Not been having the tournament that he would have wanted to have, but something like that can really change everything for a player right there.
My goodness, talk about the fact you get punched. What do you do? Do you punch back or do you lay down? And here's a second pitch double.
Yeah, you get punched in the face. What do? You punch him back.
Clearly.
That's what that is right there. This Czech lineup continues to attack early in counts and attack often.
Absolutely. As that brings to the plate Simon Dropola, who has himself a triple and a fielder's choice. 2 RBIs and a run scored. The crowd is right back in it. Duthie comes set, delivers the pitch, and then is down for ball 1. I'm telling you, I'm really liking the strike zone of this umpire behind the plate right now.
It's been fantastic
very,
so far.
Very consistent. Yeah. Nothing below the knee too much. Maybe 1 or 2 off the inner corner, but so far so good. Duthie comes set here, gets the call. Takes a look at Prokop at second base and delivers. A bunt shown and fouled straight underneath the barrel of Dropola. Looked like you wanted to give that little push bunt. Again, lefty pitcher falling off to the right side of the mound.
Yeah, just try and sneak something in between the first baseman and pitcher. Try and get a little cheap one there, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And why not? With the first baseman playing as deep as he was, why not either, right? The 1-1 pitch here from Duthie. Dropola showing bunt. Prokop doesn't pick up the baseball as it skips into center field, looking in the wrong direction. Could have advanced to third base on that one, but just didn't see the ball. Luckily for the Brits, Kramer was caught up the middle, so you couldn't look over him.
Had some time there, too. Took a peek back. Oh, he got kicked in the head.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Got punched and then kicked in the head, all in one play. Oh, neat. Oh, there's a kick in the head.
A little double whammy for the kid there, huh?
Yep.
Count is still 1-1. Prokop takes his lead. Good secondary. Curveball up and away for ball 2.
Yeah, not giving him something easy to bunt there. That's the idea behind that curveball.
Absolutely.
Don't want to make his job too easy.
Third base coach, the machine, giving the signs. I've been calling him the machine for so long, I don't even know if I knew his real name. I'm forgetting it right now. First time listening, the machine is a Czech legend. I believe he is the hit record holder right now. It's a big swing and a miss there from Dropala, evening up the count at 2s.
Duffy, a pitcher out of University of British Columbia in Canada, the only NAIA school.
No kidding.
In Canada.
Wow. Great program, too.
Fantastic program.
Consistently goes to the NAIA World Series.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and some of the best products from Western Canada go to that school.
Yeah, really good school, too. Overall, education is phenomenal.
He's fouled straight back. Going to run this 2-2 count back again.
Originally born in UAE. I think we talked about him.
I think we did, yeah. Because that's what brought up your whole...
Yeah, Dad's the president of Dubai Little League, something like that.
Yeah. That makes sense. I think, was it just his birthday a couple days ago then? Yeah, this is for sure Duffy. Yeah. Here's the 2-2 pitch, up and away for ball 3. Loads up the count, full count 3-2. Again, we want to shout out Chris Knobloch for giving us more information all the time about this Great Britain team. Much appreciated. So if any of you guys have the number of Chris Knobloch, please blow up his phone and keep giving him fun facts about this team that we can talk about. Sorry, Chris. 3-2 count. Crowd is involved. The very defensive swing cannot get to it in time. And that is a strikeout for Duffy.
Huge out right there, too. A hot hitter at the dish. Man in scoring position. The strikeout you really need if you're Great Britain.
Absolutely. As you can see, that's the first out of the inning here, giving the next at-bat here to, kind of want to say, struggling Bubenik, I think is fair to say.
Yeah, struggling a little bit. Only one hit on the tournament so far.
Playing great defensively, though, and not to mention just in being able to talk with him before the game, he's always in great spirits, messing around, joking around with the guys. So just a guy who's never really phased.
Great locker room guy.
Absolutely.
Clubhouse guy, whatever way you want to word that. And strike one. He swung at, blowing in.
Yeah, it would be absolutely huge for Great Britain to get out of this one. The leadoff double off the bat of Milan Prokop. That is popped up right side. Giving chase is Jack Wallace and going to run out of room. Man, he didn't really care about the body. Sacrificed it on that one.
He was looking to run through that wall if it got in his way.
Almost did, too. That's a big boy.
Yeah, that is a big boy. Ready to go through the wall.
Close for comfort here. Maybe not. I think Bubenik is just trying to do a little bit too much right now. You know, that pitch was really down and away. Not really a pitch you want to be offering at, especially in an 0-1 count.
Yeah, doing a little bit of trying to hit everything. Swung at 2 pitches out of the zone so far in this at-bat. I think the biggest thing he can do right now going forward is try and just shrink his zone a little bit.
And here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a breaking pitch. Is thrown up the middle. Good base running from Milan Prokop because that ball was caught in the air by the second baseman, Will Kramer. Bit too much off the end of the bat. I thought that stood a chance.
Yeah, I did too. Didn't quite get all of that baseball as we see here. Yeah, just about capped it.
Yeah. Good positioning, good base running from the Drozzy product, Milan Prokop. That brings up to the plate the incredibly hot Michael Picorni.
Picorni yet to get out in this tournament.
Yet to get out.
Looking fantastic at the plate.
Keeping it simple. And all the hits we've seen from him have just been wherever the pitch is, get to it. Try to get the barrel there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Using the whole field.
If only it was that simple consistently. The 0-0 delivery with 2 strikes is fouled straight back off the gear of the catcher, Stockman.
A really good cut from Picorni there too. Trying to do some damage in this at-bat.
Yeah, once again, if you're following us and you like the content so far and how Czech baseball is taking care of the Euros, please follow us on social media at Baseball Europe and at Baseball Czech. I can also give you Russell's phone number if anyone wants to blow up his phone. Slider down there, doesn't get by. Good block from Stockman. Yeah, no jackets required tonight. As I'm still kind of got a little sweat going, I think.
Maybe those jeans.
I wanted to be comfy.
Shorts night.
I like jeans, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Big jeans, you know this. I'm not much of a shorts guy.
I do know that. Yeah, 40 degrees out, walks through in jeans.
Cool as a cucumber guy. 1-1 count, 1-1 count, 2 outs. Great changeup right there.
Yeah,
from Duffy.
That pitch is never any fun if you're a hitter. Painted changeup blowing away.
Yeah, it's the magic man. Now you see me, right. Now you don't.
That's right.
1-2 count. See Picorni kind of choking up on that bat a little bit. Duffy gets out of this whole thing. That'll be an incredibly well job done from him. Leadoff doubles are not easy to get out of. And there's a good fight right there from Picorni. Fouls that off to the right. Nice little protection swing. Having 4 umpires for a game is also pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
No one's got to move that much.
No, you always have good angles on everything. If you know your positioning, that is. Which, from the looks of things, very veteran crew here today. Duffy goes, pitches on the inside corner for strike 3. Fantastic job for Duffy as he gets out of a leadoff double off the bat of Prokop. Proceeds to strike out. Gets a weak end of the bat hit, and then strikes out Picorni for his first out of the tournament. So, after 3.5 innings of play, it's 7-5, Czechia over Britain. We'll head to the bottom. We'll be back after this.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Přišel jsem si pro sekačku.
Do housky nebo do papíru?
Robotickou.
Aha! Máme 15 000 výdejních míst. Bauhaus, když se to má podařit.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the 4th inning, where we just saw a very impressive feat from Duffy, a leadoff double, then a 3 straight retired after that to end the threat of another Czech attack. Here at the bottom of the 4th, we have 1, 2, 3 up batting for Team Great Britain right now. That is Lambden, Leclerc, and Stockman, with Matthias Turčka on the mound still. Turčka came into the game, and the first pitch he threw was a breaking ball, which was hammered for a 2-run home run, which gave the Brits the extra 2 runs to make it 5. And even go right before that was the bases clearing double from Jaquan Smith.
A really big inning from Great Britain last inning. Looking to add to it here and tighten this baseball game a little bit more as Landon steps up to the plate. He is a product of Xavier University.
Which I have heard of Xavier University.
I have as well.
I think we all have.
Yeah.
Pretty prestigious place, I would say. Or at least popular enough for us to hear about.
Yeah. I mean, the name of it also sounds just prestigious a little bit, Xavier.
I think they actually are consistently, because if it's a D1 that I'm thinking of, I actually think they're consistently in the March Madness bracket tournament for basketball.
I don't think you're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing?
That is how I know that.
There you go.
Absolutely.
The 1-1 misses right there, along with the 1-1. That misses for make it 2-1. Good breaking ball typically from Turchka, 12-6, but sometimes, as most curveballs can, they do hang and they get banged.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, looking to even up the count right here. And he does ground ball up the middle. Prokop has it, throws it over to Pospisil, and the first out of the inning is retired. 4-3 ground ball off the bat of Lambden. Again, I love the swings from this Lambden kid though. Like it's a solid swing.
Yeah, there's no doubt there. He's also just catching a lot of barrels out here, and clearly in this tournament has been doing it the whole time. Already with 5 or 6 hits, I think. So
absolutely.
Nice.
Yep.
Cole LeClaire too.
Yeah, Cole LeClaire. Yeah, he's up to bat
Solid
right now.
tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Single and a strikeout today. Ball 1 from Turchka.
Yeah, coming in this game, 4 for 10. Little 400 average going in here.
Swing and a miss there on a fastball up. Evens the count up at 1 apiece.
LeClaire, not shy of some good hair.
No, I mean, we've said it before. We'll say it again.
Can't stop bringing it up.
Kid's got some flow. Great lettuce. Great pitch there on the inside corner for strike 2. LeClaire kind of offered at it, but I think it was smarter just to take that one.
Yeah,
very hard to get your hands to that ball.
Really tough pitch there on the black, inner black of the plate.
Yeah, especially in a 1-1 count. Not what you're looking for. If you're the pitcher, that's just a great pitch to throw right there. Freeze him up. And that's a curveball right there. Hit again to Prokop. He gets it on the 1 hop, throws it around to Pospisil, and just like that, 2 outs now. The bottom of the 4th inning. Turchka really settling in now, finding a bit of a groove. You can hear this crowd, they're loving it. Screaming out, Toye Vono. It's kind of like, you go.
You go.
Let's go.
You go, we go.
Kind of, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, Toye Vono. But good job, like, let's go, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Bringing up to the plate, Stockman. He had that towering fly ball before they got caught in the lights as he hits another towering fly ball. Giving chase is the left fielder. Klotzel camped underneath it, plenty of room. And after a tough first inning for Turchka, he bounces right back and with a 1-2-3 inning, 2 ground balls and a fly ball to left field, retiring the side. So after 4 innings of play, we're still stuck at 7-5. Czechia over Great Britain. We'll be back for the top of the 5th after this.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Velký hit v turnaji, tak přijde. Dala jste mu nějaké rady?
To já si vůbec nedovolím, ale ten hit jednou přijde. Přijde.
Držíme palce všichni, díky.
Děkuju i já, děkuju.
Haldo, díky moc. Děkuju. Pardon.
The top of the 5th inning where Czechia is leading Great Britain 7-5. At the bottom of the order coming up here for Czechia with Hrdlička, Vlach, and up to the top with Klotzel. So far today, Hrdlička is 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play. Great play made by Lambden at shortstop as well. A strikeout before that. So looking to turn things around right here. Not a fan of batting gloves. We asked him before. He said he likes to feel the wood in his hands.
He did say that.
Yeah, it's quotable.
And said here it's a little too. Some nights get a little too humid for him. So he's afraid to launch that bat into outer space. Myself, done it a few times in this ballpark, so I did know what he was talking about.
Absolutely. And well, there's something about feeling like the bat properly. Like everyone is so peculiar because I mean, you use your hands and fingers to swing the bat, obviously.
Yep.
But I know every single batter holds onto the bat different in some way or another, whether it's pressures or things like that. And you want to have the best possible grip throughout the entire swing. So,
yeah,
very understandable.
Different feelings for sure.
Mm-hmm. And Duffy is out there again now. This is his 3rd inning of work, I believe. That makes sense, looking at my chart. Yep, 3rd inning of work. Count is now 1-1. Breaking pitch misses way up and out. A little bit too underneath that one. Maybe tried to throw the super curve. Mentioned it before, but I do believe it was Duffy's birthday just a couple of days ago. So happy birthday to him. Let's see. And just to recap as well, Duffy's dad is also the president of Dubai Little League.
Yeah, that's cool.
Really cool, huh?
Very cool.
Absolutely. So happy belated birthday. And your dad's doing cool things, obviously, in Dubai, of all places. That ball's hammered to right center field. Looks like it's going to get down. It will not. Leclerc running straight in. Got a heck of a jump on that one. To read that coming in.
Yeah, such a tough play there for an outfielder. When that ball is lined, you don't know whether you're going to be right in your spot, you're going to go in, you're going to go back, and not easy. Sometimes it knuckles a little bit, so you don't know what's going to do. I know I've heard to use the brim of your cap. So if you're looking straight and that ball goes above the brim of your cap, you're going backwards. If it stays below it, you're going in. If it stays on the brim of your cap, you're staying where you are.
Yeah, that's actually a great piece of advice for anyone that's young outfielders listening. As that brings to the plate, Matej Vlach, who is seeing it well today with he got hit by a pitch, so I guess he saw that one really close. And then a triple right after that, where he ended up scoring off a single from Klotzel right afterwards. Quickly down in the count, 0-1. Crowd is still very much involved in this game. And the Czechs and Europeans in general are no stranger to cheering for a full game of action.
Yeah, it's one of the crazier sights I've ever seen. I remember the first time that I got to Europe, I went to a hockey game. And hockey games I'm used to, it's just a bunch of cheering when good things happen usually.
Big hit, good goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Good save.
Great saves, yeah. Opportunities too.
Yeah. They were singing songs the entire game.
With chants and drums and
songs.
Crazy.
You name it.
0-2 delivery here. Good take from Matej Vlach. Doesn't even offer at it. 1-2.
Yeah, if there was a song that came on that everyone knew, the whole place was on their feet singing to it. Myself, I'm the kind of person that wants to sit down and watch a game.
Me too.
Not the atmosphere to be sitting down at all. No. If you are, you're told to stand up.
Yeah, you stick out like a sore thumb at that point, or they just ask you to move, actually. Say, hey, this is the section for going wild. As Vlach watches the second ball soar above his face there.
I do really like, though, how that culture of how the crowd acts is brought into a game like baseball.
Absolutely.
Normally we don't get things like that.
No. But it's so much easier of a fan of a sport if the stands are packed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's probably one of the harder things is if there's only 30, 40, 50 people at a game, it's very difficult. Fantastic pitch from Duffy there as he strikes out Vlach there on a fastball away. So he's making very quick work of this Czech offense yet again. 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, 2 down. For that third one right here in the leadoff batter, Simon Klotzel. Very good vibes here at Náhvězdé Park. Of course, if you want to tag Baseball Czech, come up with a new name for Náhvězdé Park. Love to hear those answers. It's funny for me to hear, funny for me to see. As strike one, foul tip right there from Klotzel.
Not too much velo from Duffy, but something about it must be a little bit off-putting for these hitters.
Funky.
A little funky.
Yeah. Also, just different angles as well from a left-handed pitcher. From what we've seen, plenty of righties. I mean, it's fair to say. I mean, only 13% of the world is left-handed, so never particularly seen abundance of lefties on any team. So when you bring one in that can get a job done, it's especially difficult. As Simon Klotzel is looking to battle back from an 0-2 count here, and he pops that up to left field. Giving chase is Smith. plenty of room, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, down go the Czechs. No runs, no hits. The line drive, good read from the right fielder Leclerc. But ultimately, no damage done there as we're heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. 7-5 is still the score. Czechia over Great Britain. We'll be back after this.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Máme 15 000 výdejních míst. Bauhaus, když se to má podařit.
Suma Information Technology.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Hello and welcome back to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Czech Republic leading Team Great Britain 7-5. We're due up here, the heart of the order for Great Britain. We have 3, 4, 5 coming at you with Allen, Kramer, and Johnston. A lot of action on the base paths for these gentlemen in their second at-bats. Looking to add on to that as we go along here. Tuchka still on the mound for Czech Republic. This will be his, I believe it's his 3rd inning out there. Technically, it's 2 in the 3rd, but, you know, 3rd inning.
Yeah.
The first pitch is there for a ball. Last at-bat for Allen, he walked and then scored in that same inning, the part of the 5-run inning that the Brits had. I'd be feeling pretty good with them right now. I mean, as they have all the momentum. Again, one of the benefits of being a hometown team or the country team hosting, the host team, is that you don't really ever have no one on your side.
No, that's right. Yeah, that is right. But we have seen some phenomenal crowds coming in from some other countries in this tournament.
Absolutely, we have. Yeah.
Netherlands.
Very loud, very
Germany.
vocal, very fun. Again, same thing.
Yeah, I know we sit up in that booth just behind home plate for other games, and we have to normally close the door because these teams are so loud. It's a sauna in that room as well, so not an ideal spot to have a door closed. Small room closed with 3 to 4 people sitting in there. It's not
ideal.
Not ideal on a
4 dudes
28 degree. Yeah, that's right.
There's a sauna in there, right? So 2-2 is the count there. Swing and a miss there from Allen. Quinn Allen, the 3rd baseman. Yeah. But I couldn't agree more with you, Russ. I know we had to actually open it up today. Good take right there from Allen. Change up down. And we had to open it up today during that bronze medal game because it was getting insufferable. But it was pretty fun. You know, we had the Dutch parents right beside us. We were able to do a little Q&A with them in between innings about who we're looking at. Fly ball, left side. Herlicha giving chase. Runs into the wall.
And he knocks down our TV, our monitor here.
Monitor went, I'm good.
He looked at me with the craziest eyes on the way over here.
Because he realized there's a wall coming at him.
Yep. No, that is true.
Yep. And now, if you ever see the overhead view camera, we quickly run out of space here on the 3rd base and 1st base side where the wall juts in very sharply. And the 3-2 offering here, another foul ball left side. Herlichka's not going to run into the wall this time. He's going to realize that thing's out by quite a bit.
Yeah.
23rd pitch for Tuchka coming up here.
Yeah, really good at-bat here from Allen, too, leading off the inning. He worked his way to a full count from 1-2, I believe.
It was 1-2, yeah.
1-2. Worked his way all the way back and fought off a couple tough pitches.
3-2 pitch, curveball swung on. Foul ball is the call from the 1st base umpire. Puspets was there in time. Get another good job from Quinn Allen.
Fights off another one.
And we're going up. We're running it back again.
And we'll do it again.
And we'll do it again. And we'll do it again.
And we'll do it again.
do hope that all the people that have came out to Czech Republic, Třebíč specifically for this tournament, and maybe they're listening right now, I hope you checked out the town of Třebíč and got to see all the historical sites. And that ball's hit up the middle, diving Vlok up the middle, can't get there as that's an infield, it's a hit up the middle. Great leadoff at bat there from
phenomenal at bat.
Allen, my goodness.
Phenomenal at bat, saw everything that Čechia had to offer.
Saw a hard pitch too. That was not an easy one. Up a little bit in.
Yeah.
Just stayed up the middle, and that one diving block.
Great job. Great job there by Allen.
Absolutely. And that'll bring up the next batter here. We got Jackson Kramer. So far, backwards strikeout looking and a sacrifice bunt. Fielded from the catcher Bubeni to throw to first, where we saw that great footwork from Pospisil.
So here's the older Kramer.
And he squares around again, and that's strike one in there. The first Kramer, if you will.
The first Kramer.
The first Kramer. Kramer the first.
Kramer the first.
Kramer the second in the 9-hole.
Kramer the first is Seinfeld Kramer.
That's facts.
I would say he's Kramer the second.
Kramer the second.
Yeah,
everyone after that, yeah. Kramer the first crawled so everyone else could walk after that.
That's correct.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't be talking about him too much, though. Bit of that kerfuffle, if you want to call it that. Runner Allen.
A little bit of an instant.
Runner Allen there was looking to get a jump, but Čechia doing a good job of holding the runner on over there so far, so quickly slammed on the brakes. That pitch is in there for strike two, and the count is now 0-2.
And Jackson Kramer attends University of Richmond.
Is that in Canada?
I don't think so.
No, it can't be. No, Richmond. No, that's Vancouver. Swung on and missed right there. Strikeout number one for Čechia. Put it on the board. First out of the inning there. Big out.
Virginia. Richmond, Virginia. That makes sense too.
Yeah,
that makes even more sense.
I'm going to get my head in the game. Very Canadian of me to not know the American cities like that. That'll bring to the plate Andrew Johnston, and the Canadian.
Speaking
of Canadians.
I don't think it's Canadians to not know the city. I think you knew the city, but our mind instantly goes to the Canadian Richmond.
Well, I lived in Vancouver for 2.5 years, and I thought Richmond, Vancouver is part of the Lower Mainland.
And I think Richmond, BC first thought too.
Yeah. But Richmond, Virginia, the much more known Richmond, I would say, is very fair to say.
Most likely, yeah. Most likely.
Odds are in that favor.
Are they ever?
Yep. Johnston, pretty good day so far. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Čechia looks to get ahead here or even up the count, and he does. The 0-1-0 breaking ball.
A lot of nods from Johnston after that one.
Yes, curveball. Gobri. Very good.
Check the codes.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, I think all of the offensive players for Great Britain are wearing an offensive codes thing. As that's hit right to Čechia. He has a chance for a double play. Throws it to Matej Vlok, to Pospisil, and that right there is a massive double play for Czechia. Pospisil launches that ball up into the stands, always fires the people up, keeps them involved. After 5 innings of play, a massive double play. No runners left on base. After 1 hit, no walks, and no runs. We're headed to the top of the 6th inning, where Czechia will look to increase their lead from 7-5 over Great Britain. We'll be back after these messages.
Lights up. Lights down. Lights up. Lights down. Lights up.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Hello and welcome back to the top half of the 6th inning. Czechia leading Great Britain 7-5 in the gold medal match here in beautiful Třebíč, Czech Republic. Up next for the Czech national team, we have Shindelka, Pospišil, and Prokop. That is the 2, 3, 4 hitters. Shindelka's seen a beach ball as of late with 2 hits in this game and a walk. Stepping in here is his first pitch hacking as that goes straight back foul. Wasting no time here. It's the second time seeing Duthie.
Another very good swing from Shindelka. That's the miss you want right there. The one that just goes straight back.
Yeah.
You know that you are on time. Probably not going to see that pitch back-to-back now after that
Which
swing.
is also another really nice thing, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he does.
He does. Game within the game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Quickly falls down in the hole, 0-2. Duthie has done a sensational job in this game of keeping Great Britain really close, especially after the 5-run inning that happened before. Count is 0-2, the 39th pitch of the game for Duthie. Oh, and a called timeout right before that. And Shindelka realizes that was very late and says, my bad, dude. My bad, dude.
Hey, kind of nice of him to say, like,
I think
you don't see that much.
No, but I do respect. I respect.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
respect
saying,
that
yeah.
a lot.
Very respectable of
yeah.
him.
Not trying to do that, just trying to stay in his own tempo.
Yeah.
0-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Wallace cannot get to that one. Someone from the bullpen bouncing around out there, quickly jumping over the fence to get that ball back in play to resume. Duthie gets the sign here. Only fastball so far in this at-bat. Here's the pitch. Fastball again, fouled straight back to the net. I'm sure that woke up some of the fans sitting in that first row. It's really close.
Man, 0-2, 2-0. This man does not look very different with his swings right now.
No, absolutely not. And even that one there, obviously clearly late, but still very much within the legs, not trying to overdo it, right? Point in the game, anything on base is all you need, right? 0-2 pitch coming at you, fouled, driven to right field, giving chase is Leclerc. He's going to have plenty of room. Good at bat there from Michael Shindelka to foul off a few pitches.
Yeah, definitely.
There, so not shocked like he was last time off the bat of Dropola, I think did that. Dropola? Oh, Vlock. That'll bring up to the plate Jan Pospišil, who sees a curveball there, fouls it off, foul to the right side.
Pospišil with 2 hits today, 2 singles, including 2 RBIs.
1 RBI and a run scored, yep. Also flew out to right field as well. A really good pitch from Duthie up and in. Somehow Pospišil got his hands enough to it to flip it out there. Yeah. Ultimately caught by Leclerc. Had a lot of action out there, Leclerc. That is a
cap spinner.
Yep.
Started going just in case that thing had enough English to make its way back over to third. However, the English is on the wrong side of the ball field there.
Yeah, lots of English on one side, not so much English on the other.
That's right. That is right. Although, surprisingly enough, every single one of these players do speak some English.
Oh, I think the entire Czech national team
Like fluent in English.
I'm going to call out one guy who does not speak that much English. That's Jan Kozel. But he's such a sweetheart of a guy.
Okay.
Yeah. They did a segment before, Czech Baseball did a segment about, like, what's your pickup line kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that was pretty funny as that ball's fouled straight back. They said, like, what's your pickup line? And then Jan Kozel sits and goes, so yeah, pickup line. Like, what's pickup line? Like, what? That was the first one. I was like, yeah, you didn't have to expose your boy like that. Very funny. Count is 1-2. A lot of fight out of the prospects, and he goes down swinging right there. Massive out as Duthie gets excited with a little fist pump there. Rightfully so. Big time play right there from a big time player, shutting down this Czech offense. Another strikeout from Duthie.
Yeah, perfect pitch right there, just on the corner. Not much you can do with it as a hitter. Maybe foul it off. Maybe just take it, even hope for the best of it being called a ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that is a 4th strikeout for Duthie so far in this game. Again, only 1 run has scored off Duthie since he's come into the game. That would have been the 7th run.
Yeah, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Milan Prokop. Blasted a double into the right field gap his last time up. Hoping to do something similar in this at-bat.
Tune in live here, sees the breaking pitch. The machine tries to pick it, will not. That's fouled off to the left. I feel like as a coach, you either get it or you don't.
Yeah.
Or it's boos or yas.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
Yeah, I had a coach that just wouldn't even move. Alan Cox, shout out Alan Cox.
Dude, I'm okay
he'd stand there and be a brick wall. If the ball came right at his stomach, he would not move
He's just
in the
letting it
same
hit him.
manner. Yep, that was kind of
so
just
funny.
his thing. Yeah.
So funny. As that one's fouled straight back. Duthie making quick work here. 0-2 is the count. Still a very aggressive Czech team here. See back-to-back sliders and back-to-back swings. Much better swing out of Prokop on that one as he fouls it straight back into the net. Duthie likes that call though. Likes to see his catcher telling him, "Hey, you got this, man." Here we go. 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back yet again. So again, not making it easy for Duthie, although he's getting the results in this inning. Lots of fight out of this Czech team still. Tons of foul balls. Oh-2 count once again. 51st pitch coming up right here. It's a breaking pitch down and in. Good take out of him.
Yeah, been a little silent out of this Czech team for the last few innings offensively. However, not making it easy necessarily on the Brits in this.
Still a lot of aggressive swings. Again, still some good hits here and there from both sides of right now. And that's another slider up and away. 2-2 is the count.
Really good take there from Prokop.
Love a good college catcher, man. Just the confidence they give you. Say, hey, man, so even if it's like a glove point, anything like that.
Little fist pump.
Anything. I love it. Very good for confidence sake, because again, it's the loneliest place in sport. You could argue in a team sport. You could probably say the goaltending, probably, but
oh, I would definitely say.
Well,
goalie in hockey is the loneliest place to be.
Well, you could also argue, because I was a goalie in hockey, that like at every face-off or every save you make, someone's right there. Hey, man, great job.
Yeah,
every save, right?
That's true.
Doesn't matter, hit, strikeout, anything. You just stay on that little dirt circle in the middle of the field.
That's right.
2-2 pitch. Drive to right field over the head of Will Kramer. There's back-to-back hits there for Milan Prokop as he uses the opposite side of the field there. Fantastic at-bat out of Prokop right there.
Yeah, I think Kramer is being a little hard on himself over there. You saw a ground slap after he reached for that baseball, but ultimately I don't think he ever really had a chance for that one. It looked a little bit over a foot out of his reach, maybe. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah, that's so difficult. That he even looked like he timed it.
Yeah, it was a perfectly timed baseball. Maybe not even a foot, but just as good of an effort that you can give on that baseball. Perfectly timed, great jump, just couldn't get there.
Absolutely, and we have a mound visit here. Looks like a pitching change too for Great Britain. So again, sensational job from Duthie to shut down this Czech offense. And what was looking like a blowout win for a little bit there, but God, Lee, this team has some fight to them. I'd love to see that for a gold medal game. But no, on the mound here, we'll get some more information for you afterwards, but we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Přišel jsem si pro sekačku.
Do housky nebo do papíru?
Robotickou.
Máme 15 000 výdejních míst. Bauhaus, když se to má podařit.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Back to the top half of the sixth inning where we're having a pitching change after a Milan Prokop single to right field. We have Zach Coletti on the mound now for Team Great Britain. And what do we got on Coletti?
University of Texas Arlington player. Had himself 3.2 innings pitched this past season at University of Texas Arlington. He is 22 years old.
Yep, 22 years old. As we get ready here, the first pitch, now the batter up is Simon Dropola as he swings at the first pitch, popping this up on the infield. Very high skies right now, but no problem at all for Jake Lambden as he catches that with ease. And just like that, one pitch, one out, and the threat from the Czechs is extinguished, we'll say.
Extinguished.
Yeah, good word for you right there. So after 5.5 innings of play, one runner left on base after one hit, and a fantastic performance from Duthie, the previous pitcher. So, still 7-5 as we go to the bottom. We'll be right back after this.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Tým získává bod.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the sixth inning where Czechia is leading 7-5 over Great Britain. Matyas Turčka is still on the mound working for Czech Republic as that will bring up the bottom part, the most, you can argue, the most dangerous part of this Great Britain lineup in 7, 8, 9, starting with Jaquan Smith, the left fielder, who has walked and doubled, had the bases clearing double in this game.
Yeah, pretty ideal part of the lineup to have here for the British lineup, for the British team, sorry. And those of you wondering, we've done some camera shots over to the crowd around here, and you can see this is an absolutely packed house. Throughout the entire tournament, we have had an attendance of 6,046 fans here at the U23 Euro Baseball Championship as strike one is taken on the outer corner by Jaquan Smith.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be record-breaking numbers for Třebíč especially, right? Unbelievable crowds out here so far. As Matyas Turčka throws a breaking pitch right there, swung on a miss by Jaquan.
Yeah, I can't imagine it even being close to anything in previous, maybe the Euro Championships
From 2022? No. We didn't have the Czech team here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not even close in that case.
I have to agree with that. Jaquan Smith in the hole right now, 0-2. Tuchka the pitch, swung on and missed. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night for Smith as Tuchka gets his second strikeout of the game. Coming via the hands of Jaquan Smith. So again, very good at-bats out of him so far. Always aggressive early. Ultimately went down swinging. Good breaking pitches out of Tuchka right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And really tough pitches to hit, too.
Yeah, the bottom
Everything
kind of
was
fell
down.
Like that, yeah.
Yep.
I'll bring up the plate, the first baseman, Jack Wallace, who again had the single and the massive 2-run home run that got the Brits within 2.
Yep.
Within striking distance, I think would be a good way to put it. And that was off the first pitch that Tuchka threw, a breaking ball that just hung up a bit too much. 1-0 is the count. Tuchka goes right back to that breaking ball, 1-1.
Yeah, one of the most beautiful things about baseball, too, is we had a 7-0 ball game 2 swings later within 2 runs of each other.
Yeah, that was insanity.
Not many sports can say the same thing.
No, I mean,
same kind of events can happen
that quickly.
so quickly.
Yeah, so quickly. Yeah. Sure, someone in the comments is going to say, well, technically, blah, 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 this sport, obscure sport from different country.
From Siberia.
Yeah, pogo wrestling. Absolutely. And there's the one pitch swung on, missed. So I put into play. A swinging bunt cannot be made. Very unfortunate there. Can't really do much about that at all. It was a perfect placement. Tuchka comes over, his feet slipped.
And he's flexing after the swinging bunt.
Blown up at that. You can see this fastball inside here. How are his thumbs
A little bit
doing?
of a joke there. A little bit of a joke.
You see Tuchka doing all the right things right there. Back foot just slips.
Yeah.
I don't even think he has a chance anyway.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. But we're going to call that a hit.
First baseman, though, not the fastest guy. So I think if there's anyone you're going to get on this team, it's probably going to be that guy right there. I don't know. But I'm guessing that's probably in most cases your least speedy man on the field.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Chris to confirm that one. I mean, just
we don't know the truth.
I'm not really sure. We haven't really seen the man fly yet, so
Nope.
we're not 100% yet.
No, I'm speaking out of generalities on that one.
Generalities. Absolutely. I also want to give a quick shout out to Michael Clare, one of the GOAT guys from MLB who's came over and been able to document the things that have been happening here in Czechia. I love watching what you're doing with MLB Europe and internationally. And glad to know you're watching right now. I hope we're not too annoying on the 1s and 2s. There's the pitch right there, hammered it through the 6th hole. Another base hit, back-to-back hits here off of Mateusz Tuchka. First and second with 1 out. Once again, man, I'm telling you, the bottom of this lineup just setting the table for the boys at the top.
No kidding.
Incredible.
It is fantastic. He's exactly what you want out at the bottom of your lineup.
Yeah, you put a lot of emphasis on that exactly. It's good.
Yeah, I had a little
bubble in
my throat. That's just what happened.
You can't teach that. It just has to
No, exactly. I kind of want to learn how to do that on command, I think.
Yeah, that'd be a good little throat working skill.
Wouldn't it?
A little throat skill for you. That'll bring up the top of the order. Jake Lambden, the shortstop, who's played stellar defense today. Also found some barrels right at guys. That one runs inside for ball 1. I'll turn up my sound a little bit here. Oh, yeah. Really cool. Yeah, we're kind of tucked off down the left field line here, so we're not quite in the noise. But as soon as we turn up the mic a little bit on our, what do you call that? Ball's hit down the left side. Can be fair. It's going to land in there. That's going to score 1. Runner's going to third base. Throw comes in, not in time, and that is a stand-up double for Jake Lambden with an RBI.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1-run ball game now here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Landon continues to be hot with the bat, bringing up the next part of the meet in this order.
Exactly. We got 2, 3, 4 coming up here. Leclerc, Stockman, and Allen, second and third with only one out as the pitching coach Tomasz Dufek goes out there to take a little gander, see how his pitcher's doing. Might just be an opportunity here to waste a bit more time to getting the next arm ready. We'll see what the call is. You can see Peter Check, the manager, hanging out at the edge of the dugout, taking all the time he can get here.
The umpire's going to go out now and say, that's enough.
All right, boys.
Or he just wanted to be a part of the gossip. I don't know.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah. You guys talking to me?
Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear? Not now, dude. All right, big moment here. Second and third, hard in the order. Leclerc, Stockman, and Allen coming up here. Leclerc so far 1 for 2 with a base knock in his first at-bat. Infield is in, trying to protect this lead that they have instead of opting out for getting it out. Love that out of the shortstop, Matej Vlach, announcing to the umpires that Tuchka is going from the windup. Has been a balk as of late. If you do not declare whether or not you're from the set or the windup, it'll be called a balk.
Leclerc opting to choke up on his bat right from the start of this at-bat. What do you think that might be for there?
Just getting enough. He needs to get a ball in the air here, or even a ball on the ground. Really just anything in play, I think, is very fair. But again, you choke up, the odds of getting a barrel are increased a little bit for sure.
And a little bit more control of that barrel.
Yep, 2-0's the count.
Your hands.
Yep. Claire again had a lot of action in right field today, making a plethora of plays. I hope I use that word properly. As that is in there for strike one. 2-1 the count, massive spot. You can feel the tension in the air a little bit, but the Czechs are still going hard.
Yeah, they are. Can't take this crowd out of the baseball game, that is for sure.
No, I only want to believe that if they go down, it's going to get twice as loud as well, as that's grounded out foul on the right side. Breaking ball right there from Tuchka. You need a big play out of Tuchka right here. 2-2 is the count. 1 out. Second and third. 1-run ball game. Bottom of 6.
Yeah, I can't imagine he throws anything too good to hit here in a 2-2 count with a base open over at first base.
Absolutely, and here's the pitch. The way outside there. Full count now.
Yeah, same thing. I'd say the same thing. Maybe not that far out. Next one. He's going to try and nip a corner a little bit closer, but still doesn't want to give him anything too good to hit here.
Absolutely. Deep breath, young man. Here's the pitch, full count, and that is on the inside corner, strike 3. And it looks like Leclerc knew it right away as he just turned around. And that really set the crowd on fire out here in Czechia. Heart's racing.
Yeah, my heart's racing.
Obviously, we mentioned it before. I want to believe we're doing a pretty good job of trying to be as neutral as we can. I know myself. I know I am, Russell.
It's hard. It's hard. I know all these boys. They're our boys. So it's hard to be extremely neutral in these games. Other games a lot easier. We don't know anybody.
For sure.
So it is tough. But we're still trying to give love both ways.
Absolutely. You know, seeing a really, really good ball game from both clubs. A lot of fantastic baseball, but we're not out of the woods yet. Here we have Stockman. College catcher comes up swinging. That's popped up left side. Hrdlicka going back. Klotzel ultimately in foul territory. Cannot read it. It's called a fair ball. And that's going to score 2. And the throw gets away. And that's going to score 3 runs. An inside the park home run for Stockman.
A double with a 2-base error there.
Stunned. Shocked.
Yeah, I think he must have lost that ball above the lights or overran it.
Let's take a look here. That ball is hit a mile high, too. Let's take a look here. Klotzel looks like he's camped, checking for the wall. About 30 steps too far, and it just lands on the line, it looks like, just inside. I don't know what happened after this, though. I'm watching this in real time with you guys in the replay here. So we get the pitch here, we get the ball.
Turns around and throws it over.
Oh, goodness
Second
gracious, yeah. So they tried to get him at second base, but we're going to get a pitching change here. So, massive play here as now Great Britain is up by 2, I believe it is. We're going to have a quick little break here for this mound visit, pitching change, and we'll be back after this.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Máme 15 000 výdejních míst. Bauhaus, když se to má podařit.
Suma Information Technology.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Back after a stunning play turn of events there, Lemony Snicket style. We have Jan Kozel on the mound here, who started a game and was actually very successful. What's Kozel done so far in this tournament? There, Russell.
Just looking him up right now. Kozel has worked 5 innings. He has 3 hits off him in those 5 innings, including 0 earned runs. 3 hits, 0 earned runs, and 0 walks. So has pitched very well, 5 strikeouts.
And Kozel, first pitch swinging from Quinn Allen. That's hammered into right center field. That's going to be a double at least. He's being waved around second, and he's going to get the stop sign from the third base coach. So back-to-back doubles for Great Britain. Now 9-7, Great Britain over Czechia.
A 7-0 game turned into 9-7.
Incredible resilience from this Great Britain team. Slider's in there for strike 1. And just like that, down by 2, with more opportunity for Great Britain to score some more here. Here's the pitch, showing bunt, fouled off to the right side. Still hear some more action in the bullpen here from Czechia. Again, I have to imagine Kozel threw quite a few pitches in his last start. Crowd ever loud here at Třebíč Park, Na Hvězdě. Big swing and a miss right there. So after a 2-out double off the bat of Quinn Allen, Kozel comes right back with good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. So another massive inning off a bit of a blunder from the left fielder Simon Klotzel, where a ball, he lost it up in the lights. It landed fair. A throwing error from Matej Vlach scored 3 runs for Great Britain and now be up 9-7 over Czechia. We'll be back after this.
Dosažením svého cíle můžete plnit sny i ostatním. Tento pořad a aplikaci app Pomáhej pohybem vám přináší skupina ČES.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top half of the 7th inning. Great Britain now leading Czechia 9-7 after a crazy turn of events in the bottom half of the 6th. Leading off for Czech Republic in this last inning is Pokorny. Pokorny 2 for 3 with 2 singles going into this at-bat. Bubin leading off. Hit by pitch in his first at-bat. 0 for 2 so far in this game.
It actually looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter instead. We're going to be a left-handed bat of Kuba Winkler, player from Drotzy Brno. A couple of hits in this tournament so far. Tends to spray the ball all around the field here, facing off against the righty, Coletti.
Yeah, that might be a little lefty-righty matchup there.
Sure.
That's the idea behind that.
He's looking at the first pitch, and he sees a strike one at the bottom of the zone there. Yeah, if you got guys on the bench at this point, it's time to send it. Kuba Winkler, a catcher himself, just in case this goes into extra innings. But first and foremost, the leadoff man on.
Yep.
Kuba Winkler not afraid of the moment. Plays for a team that has won 20 championships. I think he's already been a part of 2 of them. That is ground ball through the 4-hole. Leadoff man on for Czechia. Giving the crowd what they want, and a fantastic move from Koblik, Peter Cech, the manager, to pinch hit for Bubenik in that moment.
And Winkler is fired up along with the rest of the crowd and his teammates over on the bench. As he should be, every right to be. Leadoff single, absolutely scorches this ball through the 4-hole.
And that'll bring up to the plate the center fielder, Michael Pokorny, who has himself 2 singles and a strikeout looking. And a lot of young talent here. Kuba Winkler being 18, 19 years old, along with Pokorny, who's 20. That position from Coletti. He pitches and delivers. That's inside for ball 1. I just went for like a little walk around out behind the tent. There are people lined up on the hill behind us.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, lined up, yeah.
Peeking over.
I don't even know if they can see the field.
They just want to see the atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely. The 1-0 delivery here is swung on and missed by Pokorny up and in. As he calls time, I think he just realized he got maybe a bit too big there. See on the screen there, that is the manager, Peter Cech. His nickname is Koblik, which is donut in Czech. A name that he embraces, and everyone calls him that.
And why is that? He likes a good donut, or?
I think he's maybe dabbled in a couple donuts here and there. 1-1's the count, and the pitch from Coletti. Slider on the outside corner, great pitch. Infield is still set up very traditionally. The second baseman, Will Kramer, shaded a little bit up the middle. Obviously, your shortstop, Jake Lambden, a little bit deep in the hole there. Third baseman in line with the bag. And the pitch up for ball 2. Again, still putting together good at-bats here from the Czech team. Don't try and chase too much out of the zone. I think that's why Pokorny called time before. Unconventional move out of him, just to center himself. I think Russell is pretty stressed out right now, not saying too much. And that ball is grounded ball up the middle. Cannot come up with it as Kramer. Winkler's going to stop at second, so we have back-to-back base hits. Making it the third one of the game for Pokorny. And just like that, first and second, nobody out. Bringing up to the plate, Ondrej Hrdlička.
A great piece of hitting right here. Another barrel for Team Czechia. Ball is hammered up the middle. Chance for the second baseman, but not a easy play
not a routine
whatsoever.
Play.
No, not at all. Yeah, 2 breaking balls now, hammered by this Czech team. Not going down without a fight, and this is exactly what gold medal games are all about.
Constant fight the entire time as a pinch hitter, Ben Morgan, will come into face Coletti. Morgan is in there to do one thing and one thing only, that is to bunt the baseball.
And we bunt strikes.
I have to say, I mean, heck, the amount of bunts this kid's laid down against us.
Yeah, no kidding. Quite a few.
Yeah, he's a Kolarska guy, plays all around the infield, has played shortstop, third base, second baseman, second base, utility infielder for Kolarska Praha. He understands his job, and it's massive. Get these runners over as best he can. Another ball up there. 2-0 is the count. Talked about it before. We're going to have a quick little mound visit, though, as the pitching coach gives a good little coach jog out to the mound. Calm down his pitcher, Coletti. Looks like there is action in the Great Britain bullpen. Glad I got that out.
Yeah, tough little tongue twister there. Great Britain bullpen.
Great Britain bullpen, yeah.
Honestly, just putting Great Britain in front of anything will create a tongue twister itself.
I'm actually, the hardest part about it is actually saying like whether it's Britain, Brits, or Great Britain before I start the sentence.
Yeah.
So I'm getting like confused, not confused, but like just like tongue-tied up a lot about that.
That's fair.
My biggest bugaboo about this game so far. When to use Great Britain,
you
Brit.
Change it up a little bit.
Oh, see, it doesn't work the same though, because I want to use it in a plural sense, but I said the Great Britain. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Semantics at this point. Yeah.
Semantics.
After the mound visit, we're back. 2-0's the count still. Ben Morgan puts that bunt down. Looks like they're not going to opt to go to third base. Ball is thrown low, but ultimately collected by the second baseman. So Ben Morgan does his job, and he's going to be going back into that dugout, mobbed by his teammates. It's very tough to get jobs done like that. Asked to do one thing, and you do it. But the runners are successfully moved over as that's drawn up as a sac bunt. And now there's runners at second and third with one out. And Matej Vlach coming to the plate. He has a hit by pitch and a triple down the right field line. His last at-bat, he struck out via Duthie.
Yeah, he's been swinging the bat really well, though, in this tournament. So one of the guys you definitely want at the plate right now for this Czechia team.
Yeah, really going to find out what they're made out of right now. These young men are made of. 9-1-2 are coming up here. Big spot, to say the least. Tons of pressure. We don't need to tell them that. They understand the moment. And that's why we love the sport. Here's the 0-0 from Coletti. That's up for ball one.
At 142 on that one. So upper 80s.
Upper 80s. 86 to 88. Yeah. Probably is where he's at. Maybe 89 even in there.
80, 89.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the 1-0 offering from Coletti, as that is a sword.
Half of a check swing almost. A little bit of indecision swing on that one.
I think so. I think he understood he was going to get a fastball there and trying to just guess that it was going to be where he wanted it to be, but not the way she goes. You see
a little further in. Honestly, maybe a better thing that he pulled off of that and
didn't try to put in play.
Didn't get that one in play. Yeah,
absolutely. Count is 1-1. Runners at second and third with one out. Coletti doing a fantastic job so far, trying to close out this game for Team Great Britain. That is down and away for ball two. Seems like so far this game has just been about the collective of every batter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has not just been the top or the bottom or the middle, but everyone involved all of the time. You see a slider in there, 2-1 to even it up at twos. I don't know where they were selling these glow sticks at. The fans up in the tribune are waving those things around.
No, it adds a cool atmosphere to this place, though, that's for sure.
Absolutely it does. Here's the pitch. 2-0 swinging strikeout for Coletti. As he retires the second out of the inning here. Runners still at second and third, and that'll bring up the top of the order, Simon Klotzel. The last out for Czech Republic. A single. Might score 2 here. We have some speed on the bases in Picorni and Winkler. Well, Winkler being at third, not too relevant. But Picorni can run a little bit with 2 strikes here, with 2 outs, pardon me. Klotzel, left-handed swinger. As that is popped up. Outfield. Right fielder Leclerc asking for it. Center fielder makes the catch. And just like that, Team Great Britain has won the gold medal. Coming back from a 7-0 deficit to score 9 straight runs on Team Czechia. An unbelievable display of resiliency and determination to get this job done.
We're going to get a little bit of a dogpile there.
And rightfully so. That was a heck of a game. Wow.
Fight. Complete resilience.
The comeback complete. As Czechia looks on in complete and utter disbelief. But my goodness, what a game this was.
Absolutely. Couldn't ask for much more out of a gold medal game, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. It had about everything you wanted there. Great defense, solid offense, fun pitching too. We saw some amazing performances from the Great Britain national team where Duthie kept them in the game for that long. And then not to mention the start from Krejcik, keeping them just to, I believe it was 2 runs. Then that massive 5-run inning from Team Great Britain was the difference maker in that one for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. 5-run inning, and then that little mistake down in the corner did not help this Czech team at all. Love to see them come back in that last inning, though, and fight to get a couple runners on. Didn't work out for them, but you could see a little bit of dog in them right there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, as one team celebrates on the field, we have the other over in a quick huddle meeting. Peter Cech quickly called everyone over there just to have a conversation. But I mean, as a fan of people at Stay Beach, I don't think you could really ask for a better game other than obviously you want the home country to win, obviously, right?
Of course.
But just a fantastic baseball game. And at the very least, what I hope for is that some people became fans today.
Yeah, I'd hope for the same.
Yeah.
I would hope for the same.
Great summer sport, no doubt. We're going to have the medal ceremony, but I think I'd like to close this out by saying thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast throughout the entire week. If you're a fan of Great Britain, congratulations. If you're a fan of Czech, well, there's always a World Cup.
Yep.
There's always next time.
Absolutely.
Yep. So from everyone here in the booth, myself and Russell Strolchuk, we want to say thanks so much.
And have yourself a beautiful evening, a beautiful rest of your 2025.
There you go. Love to hear that. So we're going to get some handshakes in the medal ceremony, so stick around. But thanks so much and have a great night.
Generálními partnery Eurobaseballu jsou Národní sportovní agentura a Kraj Vysočina. Hlavními partnery jsou skupina ČES a město Třebíč. Děkujeme za podporu českého baseballu.
Kraj Vysočina. Každému sportovci na dosah.
winner of the final game of the team of Great Britain is
Petře, zápas jako na houpačce, tak co se teď právě honí hlavou?
A nic, zase jenom pišli na kluky, že jsme to dotáhli tak daleko, bylo to kousek, nějaký malý chyby, ale borci do toho dali 100%, nemůžu se na ně zlobit a prostě tam druhé místo